We are recording. Cool. Yes. So last time it was a month ago.
Just might as well just have cat cam on for the recap.
Yo, you drop. Oh, it's got the picture of it. I'm not sure.
Seems we've been invaded already.
Yes. Okay. That's. You were in the mountains, and it's going to be daytime in the mountains. So.
Camera malfunction. Camera malfunction.
We're in the mountains, there's a lot of traffic.
Okay. There we go. I pushed. Yeah, we go. Brilliant. We are in. Yeah, you're in the mountains. You've skirted around the tar pit. You're heading towards the central plateau to find something to help you shut the gateway that's going to open to stop great old ones coming in and destroying the world. It really, boy, did this escalate fast.
It's Tuesday then.
Well, we're here. We're having
Apparently, there's a massive Hydra guarding the gateway. Doesn't sound good to me.
It's very interactive in the session.
Massive Hydra.
It never waits for its move though, its turn.
Big fluffy cat.
Quite apt, really, for what I'm hoping will happen. Yeah, so you're in the mountains on your map. Because I've been acting as Tibbs, your mapper. I've put you. So you're here, just by the. So you've got a big long black line tar pit. So I've filled in your map for you as well. Hey, do you want to pass me? Let me show you where you are. So you are there. See this big black thing? You're on the square next to it in the mountains there. That's the tar pit. Skirting round. Just interesting, I should have pointed this out last session, but I'm glad I didn't, because a month ago we would have forgotten. To the southwest you can see a couple of volcanoes and sort of system of caves there. There is a place of interest if you want to go that way. Mm-hmm. Or you can carry on going around and we can... Tibbs has got changed into his Royal Navy outfit. That's now his battle gear. He's in the red coat.
See that?
Just
yeah.
to upset the locals. So, oh no, here we go again.
That's what Tibbs looks like now. So he's wearing his Irendi red coat, Royal Navy jacket, some trousers. And yeah, I say we just head off, get going.
Yep.
I'm sure.
So organised, I'm loading up my shoes.
Right.
Because
You're going to be doing something without you doing anything at the moment. I'm going to roll for your... You can't fail this. Your...
Famous last words.
Because you got +7
Where's
survival.
my dice?
Yeah.
There's no way you're going to fail this. Because it has to be done in secret, because I don't want you to know.
I have no dice.
We assume you were just pulling from the Dutch.
Yes. The massive parts left over there.
Is that line finally done yet? It's been weeks. They all finally got through. had their chance
All done.
to redeem themselves.
Okay.
That's 13 with +7.
What's that?
I rolled a 6.
Oh, what for your...
So it's 13.
I'll roll your survival check for you, because then you don't know if you're lost, on track or not.
Oh, I thought
Until
you
you
were
get to-
sorry.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're doing something without you doing something. So you are navigating. But...
With you.
Yeah, but I'm rolling for you, just in case. Because you'd know if you roll 15, you know you're on track, you're confident. With this, you're kind of like, you don't know. I know. So, but with +7, it'll be really difficult to get lost, especially as you've got a guide.
So, we're going south.
Yeah.
Honest.
So what he's going to do is going to skirt you round the mountains, and as you drop down the mountains, you've been on them for about a day, and you're now getting a bit tired of mountains. And so, again, I've done most things, put these in it, and so I don't need these now because you drop down into some lowland hills.
You were just testing the sizes, mate.
To be honest, yes, because these ones were the ones that give me grief last session. So you come down into mountains, and this would be much better if I didn't have a massive cat in the way. gateway here. There you go.
Through mountains, 2 hills, yeah?
Yeah. There you go. I'm going to need more room in a minute, Elvis, just so you know. So you're skirting round north-east into the mountains. And what's your travel pace, by the way?
How much land have we got to cover?
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Normal? Do you want to go normal?
Let's give them a bit of interest. Let's pick up the speed.
So you're going fast, are you?
What about monsters?
Say, let's give them something to watch. We'll do it until it stops working. We'll see what kind of dice Kev's going to be throwing today.
We're all going to die, so we're going to go fast. We're all going to die
Keep on
anyway.
going, run straight past it.
If we see a monster, we're just going to run. We're just going to run all the way there and all the way back.
It's alright, some
The problem is
become invisible.
you're moving at a fast pace. The downside to this is you won't see the monster before it sees you. It's going to gain surprise on you, so it's a downside, but that's fine. We're going to move at a rapid pace.
Stealthy as hell with my passive.
Okay, yeah, okay, right. So, yeah, you're going to travel, what is it, 5 square, 4 square, 5 hexes a day. So we're in the morning. Temperature report?
Weather report.
Weather report, yeah.
Warm.
It's standard 32 degrees. There will be no wind.
But is it a dry heat?
No, there's going to be some light rain for 3 hours at some point during the day.
Sounds like our summer at the moment.
Too real.
So you're going to skirt around. So how many? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. So you skirt. What your guide's doing is he's a mute, if you remember.
Yes.
He's going to skirt you round the tar pit, and it's sort of at this stage you get the impression that even though he said he'd go to the central plateau, he's never been further than the tar pit before. There's no insight.
He's the guide as well.
Yeah. So you've gone up.
Guide that's never been there where we're going.
The mountains, you've come down on the hills, but at all times, you don't even need to roll the insight for this. All times you've noticed that big long muck, it's a big tar pit, it's about 18 miles long of tar. It's always just in earshot now. So you've just skirted round the other side, and you're pretty much round the other side from where you had the Triceratops instant. Yeah. And so you've gone...
Clusterfuck.
Yes. You've gone about what is it, for a 12 miles? So three hexes. When in the distance you hear the snarl of some sort of beast.
Oh god.
Coming from the north.
Can we see anything?
You can make a check. Make a animal, some sort of survivally check. See if you recognise the
survivally check.
Survivally check. Whatever's appropriate. What is appropriate here? Nature. Make a nature check.
I've got a +3 on
I think. We'll be fine for this.
that. 21.
Oh yeah, I suck on that.
Do you really?
Yeah, I suck on nature. I don't understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
21.
It's because I'm dumb as a sort of a stick. It's intelligence modifier.
Yeah, that is true. What you hear is, it sounds feline, like in your experience back on the temperate land of the known world, it sounds like a mountain lion come tiger come, something like that. But
Okay.
not quite the same as what you've ever heard before.
Sounds like a tiger type monster thing.
And what the guide's doing is ushering you north and
He's fast asleep. He's so tired. He's not going to move.
you have this here.
Elvis, don't you have a box to get to?
No, he just collapsed on there and that's it.
It's hilly.
Well, it's a hill, one big hill there, look.
Yeah.
Is that the feline we've heard?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there we go. Look, there he is.
There he is.
We're
That's the
buggers.
feline.
You don't
He's that
need
big.
a 21 passive perception for that one. That's no mountain.
Make a, I don't know, perception check. Someone who can see in the distance, see if you can see. Because the guide's now taking you north. He's got to the point where he's like, we're going. He's mute, so he's like,
16.
23.
as you go north, you can see the smoke from what appears to be a campsite.
Oh, interesting.
And you're going to proceed for your next hex. Going north.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to look for any tracks or anything. If you've heard this feline voice, you can still do that.
We are on a mission.
On a mission, just right, there could be a potential
Unless we drop into an actual sort of pit and it turns out to be a footprint.
You carry on going north, and the smoke of the campsite's getting stronger and stronger and stronger until you can actually see the campsite. No, I'm going to quickly say so. It's like in a clearing.
I'm waiting for Elvis just to turn around, just look at you and just go, seriously?
It's in the clearing of some
He's
hills.
too tired. He's not going to wake up.
So you brought, everything that happens to you, Kate, you brought on yourself. If you turn into the scenery, it's your own
It's your own fault. We're incorporating you into this. And what is shocking about the occupant? I take it you're now sneaking up. You're being a bit more, or how are you entering the camp?
running straight through the cameras. Just
Yeah, not enough time.
waving my arms around, going, see you on the way back. Hope you're not hostile. No, we'll. Yes, we'll slow down, Tad.
Okay. What you see in the camp are some strange occupants. At the back of the camp, you do
We're
notice
going to say octopus then.
octopuses. You notice some big old saber-toothed tigers. Some tigers you've seen before, but they got saber tooth.
Mm.
And there are upright humanoids, but they look like cats.
Oh Christ, are we in Skyrim? Do we cross over a mountain somewhere?
And the cat figures near the saber-tooths are way bigger. And so what these are, they are sort of
Elvis
cat
apparently is taking
people
exception
walking
to this.
erect. Their heads and features are cat-like, but their bodies are covered with soft, tawny fur. What you notice about the warriors seem to be the warriors near the saber-toothed tigers are they've got a weapon on their hand which is like a metallic claw, so it's got claws on each hand.
Right, okay.
I cast a spell of comprehend languages.
Oh, are you sure you want to do that now, or do you want to wait and see if they speak your language first? You don't know, but it's up to you.
Okay, yeah, go on then.
Yeah, and you can see one of the warriors actually riding on the saber-tooths, using it as
Okay.
possibly a beast of burden and a massive attack beast.
Nice.
They're dwelling in large waterproof tents, which seem to be richly furnished within. You seem to have, you sort of peep into the big main tent at the beginning, and you can sort of see all tapestries and furs in there.
Okay.
And standing outside of the big main tent is what looks to be their leader, I guess. And I'm going to roll this at advantage because you have stumbled into this hex fast paced. Well, that was 13 for both, so yeah, they're going to spot you with a 17. The leader calls out to you and goes, "Hello there, humans.
Oh, okay.
Please come, enter their camp." It's a trap. Let me introduce myself. My name is Leonardo de Castro.
Yeah, I hate you.
Leonardo.
I've made a decision.
Leonardo
Lion.
I've made a decision.
Ardo.
de Castro.
Castro.
No relation.
No, really.
Okay. Leader of cat tribe.
was gonna.
It's when you say his name.
I ask him if it's okay to bring the dragons, or does he want us to leave them
They're gonna fit
outside?
Well, leave them outside the camp just in case the startle the cats.
No problem.
We don't want to let the cat out at the back.
Oh dear.
Oh God, it's dad jokes as well.
So, what brings you all this way to the Isle of Dread? I take it you don't look like natives.
No, we.
I'm stuck.
It's every accent.
I don't remember my own one now. It's my character. That has just erased everything I remember about my own guy.
We're going up to.
You look surprised at me. You look like you've never seen a Rakasta. I take it.
No, we
You're
haven't.
definitely not from these parts.
No, we're definitely not. We came in by ship.
Can I just turn and just see
By
how
ship?
our guide is getting on with this?
Yeah. Make a insight check for you guys, see, because he doesn't speak.
I won't know
Make
if
some
he's
sort of
freaking
sexual-
out.
Make any check you want to look. You think's appropriate to
Yeah.
look at ease.
I'll just do an insight.
Yeah.
Wow. I cannot get nothing off him. That's like 4 total.
But yeah, no, he's.
It's just.
Suffice to say, he's keeping a tight-lipped tongue. But he does that all the time anyway.
He's still staring at the target.
Yeah, he's still. It's the tarpoons, like, in his mind. Manifest the tarpoons.
Who are you lot?
I'm trying to remember what we're making a beeline for. We're making a beeline for
the central plateau to
the
find
central
the Black
plateau.
Pearl, which is either many rumours about it. It's either an ancient weapon, something that can stop the Great Old Ones from coming through that sea portal.
That's it, yeah.
Or
It's alright, it's been a while
a
since
load of
we
treasure,
played
or it's nothing, or all of
It's
the
a pile
above.
of dirt.
Yeah,
the plateau.
because obviously it's a thing of legend. It could be anything.
Because we may need it to shut the gate.
I see.
Aren't
Are
we?
you sort of saying that to him?
Yeah, we're saying all
Yeah,
this to him.
I see. We, Rakasta, are not locals to the, how do you say it, the Isle of Dread. We come from the Savage Coast to your west. Our city of Balilin.
So no trouble with the natives then yet, then, since there's no walls around this camp.
No, the warriors take care of any trouble here, and the saber-tooths clear up the remains. It's what you notice about all of them, so they seem to have a red hue to them. All of them have a sort of red.
Okay.
It's like them there. And as you're staring at it, he goes, "I see you're noticing them, but this is why
like
we are here."
photoshopped and just put onto something else.
There is a curse upon the Savage Coast where we are from. It is called the Red Curse. The whys and whens of where it come from, we do not know, but it afflicts us, and we are here looking for a means to cure that curse, or to find at least a special mineral that is used to, how you would say, stop the spread of the curse.
Stop. Cure?
The mineral does not cure, it just stops it mutates you into mutation. And but here amongst the Isle of Dread, many centuries ago, my people travelled, and there is a temple which we are looking for, which is said to contain the cure for the Red Curse. But to find the temple, as it is hidden in secret, we need to find special way markers, which when we find enough will give us triangulation to where
Question mark comes over his head.
temple, yeah.
Right.
But these are sort of ancient megalithic stone circles, like you people would probably call them. the ancient Rakasta's glyphs will point the way to the temple, which will hopefully contain what we are searching for.
How many of these have you found so far since you've been here?
None just yet. We have only just arrived a week ago. And we were not expecting dinosaurs. If you see something...
I just look at it and just go, yeah, so I can tell from you still look fairly well groomed.
Yes, yeah, that one. One thing you should note about the Red Curse, if ever you go there, it may be value. I've left the sheet downstairs that has the words on. The Cymbrial, and if that is wrong, I will change it in the future. The Cymbrial mineral that we use to alleviate the curse, it has a side effect of creating a red ore that, when crafted, creates the most strongest, finest weapons known to man. So whilst we live in a cursed land, we have the best weapons, right? And that's what you notice on his rapier is just red. The blade is red. What this means in game terms is it acts as if it's a magical weapon. So anything, it's like normally somewhat, it's like undead, yeah, cool. Werewolf, yeah, cool. It has other properties. So, and he goes on to explain. I won't do it in his voice. He goes on to explain where it's from. Yeah, there's this curse. Everything has a red hue where he lives due to this curse, but it mutates people. Sometimes beneficial. You could get a. It's effectively like X-Men. If you think of that, you can get a superhero power, like you turn your fist into rock when you punch people. So or it could be horrifically. Like you turn into a monster and kill people, it's and this mineral, the Cymbrial, I'll check that later on, is a way of alleviating the symptoms. Doesn't necessarily, you have to constantly keep taking it, otherwise it comes back. So what he's looking for is a permanent cure. It's meant to be in this temple for it. And the Savage Coast, he explains, is to the west, so you have to go past the Serpent Peninsula and then around to where Hull is, and if you get to York's Head Peninsula, you've gone too far. And he turns around to look at Michelle and goes, I see you're an elf, a wingless elf. How unusual.
I'm only part elf.
She lost him in a bet.
Don't make me spunk up my finger.
No, come. Are you going to rest the day here or anything? And if you've got any alignment,
It almost never goes bad in that when we sleep near people we don't know.
Because you don't forget you haven't slept, I don't think.
No, and I've spells used quite a lot of spells, and I could do with a kip. Yeah.
Okay, so he's okay. Join the camp. Let's settle down for the night.
Lovely.
We can.
I can have all them out. Got them back. Oh, it means because I'm also injured, so
I'm going to turn to you and just go send Draco up so we don't get any nasty surprises in the night.
Oh yeah, you're all right. Because
I did roll for a random encounter for that day. There was one during the day, and it was the feline you heard. And I thought I just rolled that in, so it was a saber-toothed tiger. I thought, well, you're going to the camp. I don't go to the camp. I'm going to roll that in, and you were being tracked by. That's what it was, just so you know. Just because, but no one spotted it, so just out of game.
Well, that could have turned things around a bit.
Yes.
So, is it on top of a hill at a distance?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's got another one.
It's a good job you were going at a fast pace, because that could have turned into a
werewolf.
Yeah. I dealt with it.
I got bitten.
While we're,
I dealt with it. It ain't my fault.
While we're in the camp, you can have a chance to chat to him. We can do this. Are you eyeing up the saber? Are you looking at these saber-toothed tigers with any interest?
I know you've been pushing me to that side.
Right.
Yeah. So are you thinking of asking for one? I mean, you haven't got.
I don't know how many have you got.
You can see.
As soon as someone's riding one of them, it's just like going, that might be taking a piss.
Oh, go on, see if you can get one. We can call it Fluffy.
What you've got here
Shell.
Shell doesn't get to name the tiger. Right.
Just named everything else.
Right, so during what you've seen in the camp coming and going, you can see 16 normal Rakasta. There are 3 of the big burly Rakastas, the warriors with the claws. But there are 4 saber-toothed tigers.
What do you classify this race as?
Humanoid.
Humanoid.
Yeah, I can check that. But yeah, I would.
Trying to figure out how you'd figure out how intelligent the warriors are. And it's going, you know what? I'm going to classify you as a beast and just.
Medium
You're
humanoid.
Yeah,
so they're not.
the warriors is not Bob.
They're not. They're not Beastmaster or or anything. But the saber-toothed tigers are.
It would be funny. Yeah, it's going. No, not you. The one riding you.
And these are the OG cat people in fantasy Rakasta. Before Forgotten Realms, Backseat, before Elder Scrolls. Before there's a new one that Wizards of the Coast invented. I say new, about 20 years old. Rakasta or something. It's really similar. Like,
Sounds vaguely familiar. Yeah.
Which are more demons, but in cat form. But these are Rakasta from Mystara. For your pleasure.
Yeah, keep putting that twang on there.
So anyway, he sits down and goes, I see you are in the saber-toothed tiger, and yes, we lost Tom the Tigra, a warrior, big lizard thing ate him straight off the tiger.
Oh, so have you got a spare
That's
tiger?
unfortunate. Were close?
Huh?
So I guess that's unfortunate. Were you close?
He was from my mother's litter.
No, then. Sounds more like competition.
But
Sorry to hear that, but does that mean you've got a spare tiger?
perhaps we can do a trade. You on your journeys, you say you're looking for something as well. If you come across the megaliths, you can tell us your location, and he throws you a stone, which you know what it is.
Got to get a cell phone that just takes multiple numbers.
And
Writing this down.
he gives it a quick test. Hello.
Hello!
No, I'm in a campsite.
The rock.
No, it's rubbish.
I'm in a library now.
I've got to be quiet. No, it's rubbish. Only British viewers of a certain age.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't done the far show yet.
I thought
We changed for once.
So he goes, yeah, if you come across any of these stone circle, or even the temple itself, call me, and we'd have to train you in the ancient arts of. Now, I don't know if you want to use your Beastmastery animal handling skills to show him up here, or
I'm going to let him talk this one out for a second.
so we can show you how to ancient art of cat wrangling.
Let's have a fun one before I roll. Let's go. I've heard of this art. I've heard it's something like this with your hand, and it's just I am just doing Jurassic Park. That and just like have my hand out and then wave it across and then just hold it straight in front. Come on, be good. Oh, that ain't bad. A bit of a pause. Or it's animal handling, isn't it?
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, that's going to. I don't even know how to look up the saber-toothed tigers.
I just cross my hand over, I hold it straight forward, and then suddenly I just lower my hand to the floor, and all of a sudden.
So with that one of the saber-toothed tiger, let's see you over here. Comes over and lowers down.
I think you should go rolling.
So he lowers down his hand. And Leonardo.
I'm still holding my hand down, and I just look over to you. It's like every bloody time.
He looks at you and goes, "Oh
No.
I thought only
It just needs
Rakasta
boogering."
could be beastmasters. Is there any cat in your family?"
I give him that look and just go, not the way you think. You probably don't want me expanding on it.
Bogus.
mostly deal with wolves.
So
Yeah, we used to have a wolf called Teddy.
quickly
It's
getting
sort of,
quickly getting their naming before the witch names him.
They don't get names until I find out if they're disposable or not.
Now,
You've got to survive at least 5 trips.
do you know how to ride said beast?
As a general rule of thumb, I don't normally ride.
This is big. This is the bigger beast, bigger than the dire wolf. This is.
Which I never did that, even though it was an option. I never did it.
So what he does, he puts a saddle on it for you as well, so you can ride it whenever you want. And I wasn't prepared for this. I haven't got a stat card for this beast, so it'd have to be next time. I have to.
Okay, I need to know what your kind of check you're going to want for that, because it's either going to be easy or really bad.
Well, you should just be able to. If you've mounted a horse, you should be able to. Yeah.
I'm not necessarily saying I've done that.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, like, you ever see me on a horse or anything like that, no one ever saw me get on it first time. I like that as being a people, just like, I am still new to this nature thing, technically.
Yeah, you're possibly the worst ranger of all time, if that makes sense.
And I like it like that.
Yeah. Better anything else, but as a ranger, because you were...
I'm an urban ranger.
Yeah, it's still that.
I know how taverns work, and recently had to get on top of buildings. Now I've got to try and climb something that moves.
Okay.
As I said with the tagline, I mostly just hurt people.
That's what
That is my entire CV.
I actually can't believe I haven't got a saber-tooth tiger card printed out. Because I should.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're pushing hard for that as well.
Yeah, that's shocking. Because it's in the monster manual, so I would have printed one of those out.
I haven't got it, have I?
No, because it's the first one you've met.
No, it's not been issued at all.
Yeah, it's the first time you've met
Kev's
one
now
of these.
debating if he's even got one.
Oh, I don't. It's in the monster manual, so we have to get some stats out later on.
Well, that must have been interesting now if a fight kicked off. Like, I don't know any stats.
Besides, I would have quickly dip to my right, grab that book and go.
Just casually walk over there and go, I just need to look something up quickly.
Yeah.
What? It's the thing we're fighting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've still got a dice in prison.
You put a 6 in prison.
Yeah, obviously for a terrible reason. It must have been very bad.
That must have been a 1.
That must have been a
There's only one reason a 6 goes in prison. And that must have been a fumble as well.
Page 336. Let's have a look at some stats then. Oh, Wizards of the Coast, why are your page numbers so small for the hard of see, you dickheads? Okay, it has an armor class of 12, a movement speed of 40, so it's going to walk faster than you in general. So at a run speed, it's going to be 80.
Oh, nice.
Strength 18, so plus 4, plus 2 dex, plus 2 con, minus 4 intelligence standard. Keen Smell, which you've had before, has a pounce ability, which your wolves and that have had before. It's plus 6 to attack and will do 1d10 plus 5 damage if it bites, or it can claw someone for 2d6 plus 5.
Do I still get my prone stuff?
Pounce.
It can pounce on things, right?
If the tiger moves at least 20 foot straight forward, a creature that it hits with its claw attack in the same turn must succeed a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. But you have to charge it. You're charging at least
A strength check.
strength. Strength
That's an
saving throw.
interesting choice.
It's trying to, I guess, fight.
It's an interesting choice for something the size of that.
Yeah.
It's like, I thought that'd be more dex to see if you can get out of his way.
Yeah, no, it's pounced on you. You've got to stand on your feet. You don't even get a chance to dive out of the way. It's on you. I guess is what it's trying to say.
And all the size of that comes charging at you. I don't think you've got much of a choice as soon as you make contact.
When it's knocked prone,
Personally,
because you've done your claw attack, knocked it prone. If you knock it prone, you then get to make a bite attack as a bonus action.
very nice. Which makes that very deadly, considering how we're I've forgotten the name. House ruling it.
Yes, because this is going to be. There we go.
Oh, you've been knocked on your ass, now you're bit. Oh, now you've got an arrow in your head as well. Oh, that's bad.
which one's better. I'll send both and go old school with the new school, I guess. Sending the statue away.
Yep.
That one. And one with out flesh on.
What time? Well, it's nights, isn't it? Now.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Got those.
So you'll be healed tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'll have a WhatsApp on here as well.
So you got put him in your pie.
Wait, so you're just trading for locations. There's nothing else that you might be interested in around here, or just in general.
No, not just locations of monoliths to help Rakasta people cure.
As I'm saying this, I'm looking down at said weapon you were describing earlier.
Oh.
Okay.
So at that point, he does look down. So I see you and then he explains what I've just informed you about.
Yes.
Red Steel in the background. I was like,
It works.
maybe this one is a family heirloom I cannot depart with, but maybe in the temple, if you want to, once you refine the temple, if you want to join us to enter temple, you can lay claim to any treasures of swords within.
That's good.
I do like the shiny. And is it sort of just their weapons just red, as in almost like the metal's just red, or do they actually have like a gleaming shiny side to them?
It's definitely shiny. It's not
shiny red.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
trying to think of
definitely
a good
metallic red.
description. Yeah.
It's
anodized or whatever they call it.
Yeah. So I hate the film, but the armor that those red guys use in one of the new Star Wars films, where the fight scene is so atrocious. It's not that. That's dull red, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't really do any shiny red in it.
I have something in my head, but I have no way of describing it.
That's what I've got.
Yeah.
I think
It is metallic.
Yeah.
But it's almost like it's come from a material which is actually like that naturally.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, for the life of me,
So
my
there you
reference,
go.
I can't think.
So that's my carrot and the stick as well to go to the temple.
I just go. Yeah, I do like the shiny, especially when it includes damage.
Yes. These are.
As you can obviously tell, I'm a
Expensive
very well
properties,
versed survivalist and ranger of all lands,
And also
mostly urban.
mostly urban, yeah.
Yeah, more buildings the better, less trees, and
you should come to Bellylin. That could be misremembering, but the town they come from, we have architecture you'd love. The rooftops up there. Oh.
Assassin's Creed moment.
It's cats on rooftops, so
Yeah.
cat on a hot tin roof.
Any haystacks?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of. Like,
We have
carts of
haystacks.
hay.
We have haystacks, yes. We use them as litter trees.
I'm fine. I'm not okay, actually. Oh god, it smells.
In the morning, we will depart for the north, west.
Have you literally attached
If you take the
so
northeast,
it hangs up that high.
It fell off. I glued it today, and I hadn't really seen how it.
It's hovering in midair.
Yeah.
It's just, interesting trick.
So is the
No one actually really saw what I was
Is
doing.
the-
That is not in the ground. that is floating.
Is the saber-toothed tiger coming with us now? Or,
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
he is.
Yeah.
Yoink. Ain't got a choice now. It's mine.
I mean,
Well,
I have control.
Now.
he looks at you. I see you are honourable people.
What? Oh, I really should know this, but I've forgotten it. The thing that was collecting pearls for me
You see,
is now, the sea snake, which is now so far away, it's probably just snapped out of it.
it's gone back to normal.
What?
So there will be a pile of pearls there.
I like to think though, it's like if I change animals, suddenly the other animal snaps out of it. It's
goes, what?
what the? What?
Why have I been?
What have I been doing for 3 weeks?
Sick. We tried to tell you, but it goes back to
We
snake.
thought you were having a midlife crisis because you kept collecting stuff that was worth stuff to other beings, not us.
The most pointless, randomly things ever.
We thought you were becoming a trader.
So with that, we'll start the next morning. You go to sleep. You're rested.
Would this classify as a reset?
Yeah.
Rest?
Yeah, it's complete long
Because I've got
rest.
5 hit points missing off me, and I can't remember where they went.
So the campsite gets struck down. So with that, he goes, be aware, if you do betray us, the tiger will eat you. But you're good, honourable people, I can see this.
This one?
I can sniff it. As he's licking your foot and doing belly rubs.
Yeah, this one.
Ah.
This is...
We shall, as we said,
No, this one over here. This is my personal one.
we have searched, the reason they've been here for a week as well and haven't got very far, because they have scoured the whole southern bit of this map, and they're saying we shall head off northeast. And
I will after the threat.
I spoke to your guide, he said you're going northwest anyway.
What? I just start slowly rotating my head around to look at him.
You spoke to our guide.
He speaks in sight.
Oh, okay.
Very similar to what we.
I'm watching
use
it.
for
I'm
Hard
watching
of
him
Healing
as
people
you're
back in
explaining this. I'm watching him, and I just see if he's like.
What you've noticed before is that he was been doing something with his hands all the way through this, but
Oh, I thought it was bullshit. I thought he was trying to make up a reason not to keep him in the shit. I generally thought it was just like, yeah, that's the one, yeah.
I did forget what our guide's called.
He's that disposable.
Is that well, I thought he was going to die, I have to admit. Before now. I've got him at the back here somewhere. It's Miku or something, isn't it? Miku of the village of Usi.
Yeah, that's it.
You have
I have got it written down somewhere.
Okay, let's.
I just as he's like performed that, and I've just shown him up with his veiled threat of if you betray us, and I just go. I just lean forward and just shake his hand and just go, it's okay, and that. We always get people thinking we're going to betray them. It doesn't really happen.
No, you look like good, honourable people. You must be revered
wouldn't go that
in your
far.
homeland.
Take the pirate hat off.
He also looks down at this and looks at your gun and goes, I see someone's been to our homeland on the Savage Coast with the pistol there. The red...
I pull out just to the side what I'm wearing just to show a second.
You said you've never been to the Savage Coast. How come by you this weapon?
Ways and means, and frankly, it's more insane to explain it.
The Cimbrio is a... I've heard it is what's used in what we call black powder. I know it starts off as red powder, and in the process of making it, it turns black. So,
Red powder.
So you must have travelled before, and then I don't know if you're now thinking that the wizards on the island of Irendia to make this are full of. Yeah. They've been to.
Well,
they just travelled to.
We come up with this. Yeah. It's our idea, honest. Yeah. This is
Obviously, everyone around the the whole
concept.
weapon. Yeah.
This is a bit sus.
It all stems from the Savage Coast.
So,
and legit, by the way, it's a legit thing in Mystara. That's where guns come from, and they've been in there for ages. Pistols.
Those wizards are a bit sus, then.
They're wizards. No offence.
Wizards.
None taken.
I think. Kev's just wandered off.
We've lost our dungeon master.
Oh god! It's happening!
God.
It's happening!
Oh god!
You've moved now. Elvis is intrigued. The camp's destroyed.
The monster has awoke.
Yeah, the mountain has awoke.
You're gonna need tiles. Did need these.
Dad had moved. Where you
Proceed
gone?
to just crush my new animal. See, now, this is the awkward bit now. It's just like, now what do I do? I'm up. Elvis? Any clues?
Okay. gateway for you to come out of.
Nope, still confused. Visibly confused.
Put him on there, see if he stays
It's
there.
a cat negotiation channel.
This is what it's turning into.
This is your next short, mate. Shall I turn the camera around the right other way?
Oh no! Oh, he's...
It's just not a small cat.
No, he really isn't.
He's a mahoosive cat. Okay, I needed that cat done.
Right, you realise this is only going to be temporary. He's now comfortable and warmed up a space.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
I'll be
Sorry
back.
for moving the camera around, guys, so much, but now I'm having to reset the tripod. After all that.
Okay, there we go. So you're going to go off. The guide is. I've got to fiddle. Where's the map?
Is this somehow at an angle? I don't understand.
I've lost the map. The map's here. We're fine.
You've lost your map.
What pace are we going at today? It's normal weather. There's going to be no wind. And it's going to be much the same as yesterday. No wind, bit of rainfall at some point. during the day.
Okay.
Box, go to your box. There you go,
Yeah,
there you
box.
go. It sounds really bad. It's like, no, he's genuinely like part of a box.
You've got a box.
Yeah. I'm not actually putting him in a box. Well, I've got to go and take this out for a test ride.
What, normal pace today?
So, if you're as you start to head out, you just hear me going, "Yep, this is fine, and then I go flying past you while I'm mounted on the tiger. This is fine, going at quite a rate, blasting past you. Going, I don't know how to turn.
Where are the brakes?
You only gave me a harness. There's no bloody reins. This is not a horse. He's just hearing to the distance as it's slowly getting sort of more quieter by the seconds.
Walker?
He's just crash in the distance. I was really hoping we normally get like someone sort of wheel spin or something outside. That'd have been
At
like
that time,
the
yeah.
moment for that to happen.
The one time we won it.
Yeah. And give me a random check. Go for that.
Okay. You want to
Whatever you think.
Well, it's going to be an athletics check to stick onto it. And
Athletics.
yeah.
Couldn't be acrobatics, could it?
Do you want it moderate or do you want it hard?
There we go.
I don't want to give the game away.
Here we go.
Oh, that's cocked.
Well,
that's
that's
cocked on that 20.
That'll do. Stick with that.
Really?
Yeah.
It was mostly down, but that wasn't that 20.
Stick with that because it's just.
Yeah, and you basically hear it just getting quieter, and then suddenly I come back and that just padding at a slow speed, going, "Are you joking?"
I've got this covered.
That's my kind of sense of humour, and that make everyone freak out and go, "Oh God, guy's useless." So, no, I'm fine. This is me.
Okay. Fluffy!
It's not my first
No.
target. Just lean down to. It's like still mad. Just lean down. Just go. Don't listen to her. If she names you, you're dying.
Yeah, that's it. Remain
Teddy's
nameless.
still alive?
Where'd you leave him?
Isn't he on the
Have you
boat?
checked up on him recently?
He's on the boat, isn't he? Isn't he?
No.
No, we left him on the island.
Oh, we left him on the island, that's right.
A largely unexplored island
Yeah.
that was
That's it, we
cursed at
checked
one
up on him
point.
recently.
He's not cursed anymore and he'd do rather well there. He can eat all the wildlife.
Cursed wildlife.
Go back and he's 50 times the size.
That'd be fabulous.
Can't move.
Teddy!
So you head off northeast on this first part of the day, and you're still in mountains. Then the guide sort of strikes off east, according to where the sun is, and you end up more. What have I done with these? I've just been messing around to make sure I come right.
Only you can answer that question.
Into a more swampy territory. The ground gets progressively yuckier and yuckier and
Technical term, yeah.
technical term, yeah.
Now swampy
Yeah, and we're travelling at a normal
and
pace, did we say?
yucky.
Yeah, make sure yucky is mentioned.
So what is your pace today? A normal pace?
Yeah.
Is
normal
this
pace.
swamplands?
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me, does it? Well, no, we changed all that, didn't we?
Yes. Grassland.
Don't read D&D Beyond, it lies to you. Because that's standard range.
And fresh off the press are still dry. So.
Yeah, only you would literally get me to change stuff around for urban and then dump me out here.
Yeah. Stories you can tell you make. My DM is a complete dick.
He convinced me this was a good idea.
Go urban. We're doing urban adventures.
Yeah,
then.
yeah. Oh, now we're on an island of nothing. Swamps as far as you can see. That is cool.
And when it's dry, it'll go more like this, and the whiteness is still
Yeah, it's not dry yet.
actually poured yesterday.
Yeah, you need some high res stuff like that.
There are shorts going on about these. I've been doing a little bit.
Excellent. I'd like to think you're taking my advice.
Yeah, yeah. And tomorrow's short will be a cliffhanger.
Your cliffhanger is short. Wow, that's a whole new level, man.
As well, I took your heart
You
about
are
promoting the actual use it as a trailer, but it's like, will this work? Because
Yes.
this is a new technique to do the swamps. Like, will it work? Watch the actual main video.
Eat when they can't get Hobbit? Oh.
Boys and girls
It had
at
to be
home and
done.
that, give some feedback regarding these shorts and that. Because otherwise it's my fault.
Yeah. I started them. I've got a few lined up now. So yeah, you're in a more swamp-like area, and it's a bit hard going, a bit treacherous, a bit stinky.
Comes with its own soundtrack.
Comes with its own soundtrack.
Always like to think it just comes out of a tree somewhere. There's no actual speaker or anything. Just this noise comes out of a tree.
Yeah.
Imagine the real world was like that. It's going, yep, no. I'm already out before I've started.
Okay.
So it's in the distance because you're right on the edge of this hex. In the distance, you can see a large lake, which is probably why this area, and by large, we're talking many hundreds of miles kind of thing.
Okay.
Probably why it's all swampy here, and you're just on the sort of outskirts of that. And the guides.
Are we like on never-ending story, like it's bubbling and stuff, and
Yes.
for no reason?
That
was an old reference, a real old reference. I'm fairly sure it's accurate.
Labyrinth, Bog of Eternal Stench references. Here we go. So more bubbly. There was a button for more stinky bubbles that I wrote onto this.
More stinky bubbles.
It's actually called Bog of Eternal Stench, the button that I push. So it's normal swap.
Not the button you want to push accidentally.
Not the
in a
Bog
tavern.
of Eternal Stench.
Yeah, definitely don't push that in a tavern.
That actually, yeah. Well, during Vow Society, I did add a button and just did poo falling down from the poo shoot button.
Jesus.
Let's go back there, yeah. So I turned the Bog of Eternal Stench off. Yeah, there's no wind still. Nice. That would have to be the thumbnail.
That's cool.
I'm not going to lie, I was looking at converting one of these into a little mini
That's actually
fogger.
really hovering well on that.
That's very
luck.
good. I may have to get you to do that again in a minute.
If we get really lucky, the camera's hitting high res mode in a minute.
That's still cool. I might. Could you do another blast for me if you want to
See, we don't want to give them too much at once, but it's just I think Graveyard's going to be great.
Yeah. Well, I've got the Graveyard Pieces. There is a Halloween game coming up in
completely silent because Kev's trying to concentrate on his phone and keep it stable.
Great.
Either that, you just recorded something. I just cocked it up.
No, it's fine. No, I did do a little video, but it was only for my own purposes.
Well, I knew you weren't doing a short because the camera's the wrong way around.
Yeah.
That looks very cool. That looks very cool.
You're gonna get that one comment going, "How did you do that?"
How do you do it?
I've got a mate with e-cig, and now I haven't built anything. I can't make a video on that one.
Chuck that up when I'm in the pool later. Oh yeah, I forgot we're actually recording playing a game.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
getting
immensely
involved in-
Sidetrack. It's Friday. It's an unusual day to record.
Yes.
It really is. It's throwing me off a little bit. I don't know why.
You've got to be all ready for work tomorrow.
Yeah, because it's like, it's Monday. What? So your guide, you've gone how many squares? 1, 2 squares so far.
2 squares and found cats.
And you're going normal speed, we said. So this will be your last square for this day.
Okay.
You're doing alright for food, aren't we? We're doing your.
Well, we forage quite a lot of food.
Yeah, I think
and
I'm gonna
water.
average it out. I think we said go
Yeah.
about a week, so maybe the next couple of days we'll do some
You
foraging.
need an effect, a stomach rumble effect.
Yeah, when I'm
Let's go.
playing.
Subtle hint.
Oh, I'm doing that. That's
Subtle
getting,
hint.
for next session. That's
Yeah.
getting keyed in.
Subtle hint is it's one of you.
Yeah. How hungry?
or a beast somewhere is very hungry.
So
You never know.
this.
Draco just runs off every now and again and comes back with a large rat or something in his mouth.
So the
Is that the
swamp.
best you could do? Come back with a deer or something.
We get into a sort of lightly wooded
Baby
area.
dinosaur.
you got to train him better in this. He always brings back rats now. Ever since we were in the
Well, he knows I don't
built up
like.
areas,
I don't like rats.
especially when he drops them from high above. Oh. This is my island in the sun. Suddenly, my island in the swamp.
Wooded area. And I was using these trees because we are jungly still. And as you begin to enter, from out of. I killed you.
A little bit.
Dad.
We're buying that with laughing, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, you've just done 2 things you don't normally do.
Tell you two what I've got to quickly do. I made a mistake in my planning. Oop. So,
Talk amongst yourselves, guys.
myself, I'm editing my soundboard.
Live edit.
Soundboard. Why did I decide that was? Oh, I've looked at it. There
Yeah, next stage of the channel, behind the scenes.
we go. Yeah.
These are the bits we didn't cut out, allegedly.
That's why the swamp. I'm in the swamp, Kev.
I'm in the swamp.
I'm in the swamp. Okay.
There's no boat.
So let me just check to make sure it was. Yeah. So out of the trees and rushing to attack you is a strange lizard-like beast.
Oh God.
So I don't know if you want to
pull
identify.
out a load of cards and start. Let's go. No. Oh, that just crept up on us, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you. It seems really aggressive. So if you look at it and quickly, I'm going to give you time because this is
There's
all.
5 ton of it.
It's got a ball thing on its tail, club on its tail,
Yeah.
Oh, is that it meant to be that?
and out of its mouth, you can see this sort of weed hanging out. So it eats plants.
It's Ankylosaurus. Why is it so
Can I-
aggressive?
Ah,
Well-
so what does it say? Does it say it's normally docile?
Yeah.
So there's that.
Okay.
Herbivore.
Just like pottering about with.
Yeah, so it's a.
Yeah, so it's being aggressive. Don't kill it or anything yet.
No, it's all right.
There's a reason why
Back,
this is
back.
being aggressive.
Make it quick. You're having a look at it, so you don't need to roll for this because it's all part of the encounter. What you notice is, if you were in a pub tavern, you would say, and this was a human, you'd be like, man, he's out of his face on some sort of drink or some sort of something.
Okay.
Just that look on the eyes.
He's tripping balls, man.
Okay. Okay, so
Oh, supposed to drink one for that. That's what happens.
can I
Is it
roll?
still approaching, or is it now just sort of like
It's coming
standing its
towards you,
ground?
but we're doing it like it's almost like everything's happening in slow mo. So by the time you would have studied that in your campsite as the dinosaur.
So-
it's not like you're looking at
Yeah.
yes.
Is there anything I can tell why it might be a bit high on something? Do a medicine check or something?
You would have to evade it.
You'd have to
get
get
out. Yeah,
closer to do a medicine check.
and you're going to have to evade it while it's sort of charging at you and things.
Okay.
I thought we just stumbled onto a nest, but looking at that thing right now, I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with it.
I'm wondering if it's eating fermented fruit or something like that. Or something that's just...
Can I fail on a nature check? Or is it survival and I have to just look around, see what the fauna is around here and see something it probably shouldn't have eaten?
Yeah.
I'm assuming while we're doing this, you're moving around. We're not.
Yeah,
standing.
we're-
around, yeah,
we're-
we're scaling.
It's vision's based on movement,
I
don't
know.
move.
The problem is with using miniatures, sometimes people get hooked into the well. Why haven't you moved your miniatures? Because it's still fear of the mind with
Yeah.
miniatures kind of thing.
I can do a nature check.
It's a T-Rex on this. Survival was a 14 total.
23.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Nice.
You obviously, as it probably seems to be coming towards you for some reason, probably because of the saber-toothed tiger. So while you're trying to examine what's hanging out of its mouth, you're missing it. You get a
I'm
better
looking
shot.
down at my hand still, just going, I'm not sure this is going to cut it.
You recognise it as something called a bit of loco weed, which is sort of a weed that's known to have
Hallucinogenic.
kind of drug-like effects.
Yeah.
So, which is why it looks, because you've been shouting at each other, why it looks drunk, because it effectively is. You're dealing with a drunk Ankylosaurus now.
Okay.
So,
Right,
I'm calling that a round. That's one round. Okay, I'll still keep it. We're still in contact.
Okay, so can I get Draco to fly around above it to confuse it to see if he can get it to go off the other way?
Yeah.
Like, and then then Draco can lose it and come back to us. Yeah.
So it's flying, man, it's flying.
It sounds like a good plan. Yeah. So you're going to use the. I'm going to have to think of some sort of.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
asked
sure how
Draco-
you're going to run that on.
Yeah.
I asked Draco to stay away from it far enough so he can't get whacked by his tail, but to get his attention
Dex?
and to get it
Just
to
Just straight there.
confuse it and
I
distract
think
it and
straight
get
Dex,
it to
yeah.
go
Yeah,
over,
Yeah. So if you
go
have
the other
anything-
way.
Yeah. I'm going to ask us to roll for initiative now.
Okay.
This is going to be the first move. He's going, you're initiative. Oh, we've buggered off.
Yes.
22.
22.
I'm hoping I go lower. Yeah. Yeah, 18. Yes. Hopefully you're first.
18. I'm going to write the initiative on the back.
Because if that gets ahead of initiative, then we're kind of maybe screwed with the plan. It just wants a kebab.
I'm not going to roll for tips and your crew, mate. You can roll them and operate them in whatever order you want, kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm very sure our guy
Whoever wants to
is
control
probably
them.
freaking out right now, regardless.
The guide, I'm just going to put out harm's way and just.
Just sidestepping
You've
out,
put
out
drunk Ankylosaurus.
Yes.
Right.
He just wants a kebab.
Just what? Yeah, that's it. He's grumpy. He's got the munchies.
Okay, so Draco is going to distract it. He's going to stay far enough away so as not to get whacked by his tail or anything, because that's what I've told him to do. To try and get it,
Just lead it away. And
to
then
lead
lose
it away and go the other way, and then to lose it and double back.
Okay. I'm gonna have to do.
And now Kev's got to try and figure out how to make this work in the way of the game.
And I've got to make another live edit.
Oh, we're not doing this on a Friday again.
No.
You never have to do this on Sundays.
No. No. Sundays is my jam day.
He's all out of sorts.
All out of sorts. I won't edit the button. It's simple, so I can do that.
Just so they can confuse you later.
Yeah. Okay, so Draco's doing his thing, is he?
Yeah.
So is Newt with him, or do you want to keep Newt by you?
Newt can stay with me.
Because Newt can fly out of combat, so yeah, just have a little. So he's going to get it. So hey, what did you roll for his dex thingy roll? Or have we not done that yet?
I don't think you've done it.
Okay. Make a dex check. Straight dex. I can't think of anything else that would work for this.
I don't even know what a Dragon's card even looks like. So I'm hoping it's okay.
It's a dragon. It's got to be somewhat dexterous.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I've got his card here somewhere, but no, we can't play on a Friday.
I'm more confused for some reason at this angle, and obviously the monitor is further away from it, but it sort of looks like we've got a bearded dragon on the map.
I did.
That is amazing.
Oh, no, that's not it.
See, years ago now, I literally could supply a bearded dragon, but it would have actually probably eaten everything. And now bets.
Bear with me. I'm looking for Draco's card. I can't find
Be
it.
the only channel that does real animals and that with the.
Had a cat for a saber-toothed tiger, and now we can have.
I'd be interested in trying to get my 7-foot barrel on. We're going to need a bigger table, just in general.
There are things in the Isle of Dread called gargantuan snakes, which are snakes.
Right,
Probably
okay.
that would be to scale.
Yeah.
He's +1 on Dex.
It'd be difficult trying to reacquire it, but.
Yeah, damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. Dirty 20.
That's fine. Yeah, that plan's going to work. So you're going to lead it away, are you?
Attempt to. Is that to get its attention? How many stages do you want to run on this?
I'll let you know. Let's just so you know. We'll keep going.
Got its attention.
Got its attention. I might ask for a roll every so often if it begins to lose it. But at the moment, so that's around.
Flying, man, flying.
What are you guys doing when it's going? You kind of keeping out of the way and
yes. We're not hostile. We're good.
But you're keeping your eyes on the.
Of course.
We're T-Rexing it. We're T-Rexing. It's like it's visions based on movement.
Yeah. So you stay, keeping out of the way, standing still.
I'm a tree.
Looking at it just in case it suddenly.
Oh
darts.
yeah. We're watching it now, but no sudden movements and that. Yeah, we're pretending to be trees. It's not interested in eating us, probably, unless it really wants that kebab.
As you keep your eyes on it, after about after about 30 seconds of you dodging it and keeping going until round 3, something shocks you from behind.
Oh my
As
god!
a giant predator, obviously attracted to the noise of the.
Just turn my head slowly and just look up and it's going, you have got to be joking.
There is. I'm going to let you know what it is. You recognise it as you've gone through your book, you've read this already. So it's a dinosaur that you've seen, the big monster thing on.
Oh, you zoomed in, that's why I couldn't see it.
But you've seen one that has 2 fingers. It doesn't have 2 fingers. It seems to have multiple fingers. I'm going to let you know it's an Allosaurus in your book.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Allosaurus. We're boned.
Just thinking about this, please.
Carnivorous.
I just think it's going, you have no idea what you've got yourself into. You come over for a free herbivore.
So, luckily,
I've now literally dumped the camera into my dice stack. I can't access any of my dice now.
so that is going to be the order of turns now. I'm going to do a bit more live editing. That Allosaurus is.
That for a thumbnail is just like no context. Upload that onto Instagram in no context.
Cool.
I could conjure a phantom steed and we could all jump on it and fly away.
See, I hate it when you mention the concept of being able to fly in general when we keep going through these bogs.
So there we go. It is Michelle's Witchy Poo's Galfenlif's turn.
So the real name's been revealed, and it was just like you use it like the least often.
If you're reading your manual, it doesn't seem as strong as the Triceratops, as in damage-wise. Triceratops was an armoured tank you were trying to attack, which is why it took so long.
Yeah.
Whereas this thing looks a bit more fleshy.
I think I'm going to need like a micro version of my minis. So
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was going to buy a bigger saber-toothed tiger and convert one for you. That's what I was asking the other day about whether you want to stick this mini or get another one. So I just
right, yeah.
If you stick with this, I'll buy a plastic version of this, cut it down, put legs around it, and
yeah.
stick
To be honest now, I like that apart from like the other stuff we've been discussing. If that ever comes to pass.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
We're buying your time here, come on.
Okay. 5, 6.
Phone.
Yes. That's
That's the one that gets uploaded. Are you doing a fiery thing?
I'm doing a fireball.
Do you want to put yourselves into some sort of position?
You've got to make necessary.
Because you've got a load of. You're at the.
It's a fireball.
Have you even turned round yet?
That is a fireball. I can throw it over everybody.
Oh, okay. You're not just doing the
fire grenade.
What do I need to do for this?
Dexterity saving throw.
I've not even opened my inventory today.
Okay. I
it
can tell you it's
takes
fouled.
Okay, good.
At first, it seems to be going for the Ankylosaurus for it to turn around.
That's why I was wondering if it just bumped into us and it's going, oh,
at
snack
first,
size.
it was sort of dived into the area looking at it, heard the Ankylosaurus, sort of saw it being chased by a dragon and sort of turned around to use it.
24 points of damage.
It's not walked out and go, what the hell was going on here? This 3 mil seems to have got complicated.
You're new, you look tasty.
Snacks.
Can I eat you? 24, did you say?
Yep.
You don't want to, we're incredibly crunchy.
With that, it roars in terrible pain and gets slightly aggressive. More aggressive.
Just out for a stroll. What the?
Okay, Ranger, over to...
Newt.
Oh, Newt.
Newt's going to hover above it, well out of range, and poison it.
What's that? Is that another Constitution saving throw, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something that crossed my mind.
Found that.
Something crossed my mind a little while
What's
ago.
a D12?
Yellow.
Looks like one of those.
Yeah. In your box.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
8.
Something to consider at some stage down the line. I'm wondering, and that when he does his flashy effects and stuff, he sets it off right near something. Technical blindness?
Could be.
Or distraction or something?
Yeah.
Could
It crossed my mind ages ago, I just never mentioned
You
it.
can use that as a tactic. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, he does dancing
Okay,
light,
Walker, over to you.
colour spray.
Why does it always escalate? A simple plan. Literally, I'm just bitching right now. I'm just muttering and bitching to myself.
But dinosaur anyone?
As I just look at this thing, try to take a judgment call. How far away is it roughly?
About there. So, what do you reckon? 40?
Imaginary.
5 inch.
Let's say 25 to 30.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah.
30.
But, and really should have been prepared for this.
Oh, who's
It's got is it yapping still, and it's got its mouth open.
Yeah. Are you doing both crewmen, Tibbs and your standard crewman.
Yeah, if it comes to it, I have no idea what his hit points are.
Because you've got Tibbs's sheet, haven't you? He's like the big.
I do.
Yeah,
Yes, I do.
Big.
Which I always put really out.
I've got the crewman's thing here. We'll make the crewman go last, just to.
Right.
So you can have Tibbs in your go as well.
Point. Just as a point, because we're going through forest and stuff and that, and nasty stuff. The guns are not out. The bow's out.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, because don't want to get the guns nasty. So that's a 22 to hit.
Bloody hell. Okay, that's definitely a hit.
This is with acid arrow, incidentally.
Okay.
I'm going to run this through quickly, right? Because I'm going to no doubt jump into like how does acid arrow work again. It's not going to. It's been a lot. Sorry to talk about yourselves, guys. I've got to go into my cards, which is unusual. I've still got the Rambo arrow. I keep forgetting that. Why are some of my cards back to front?
That could be me when I may have dropped something.
How are these organised? Ah, there it is. Right at the back. Made an extra does normal piercing. Right, okay, normal piercing damage. Yeah. Right, I'm going for a mouth shot.
Okay.
So I get. So that's 5 plus 7, so that's 12 points of standard damage.
12 points standard damage.
This is the first attack, just for reference. Acid arrow. Made a mixture of science and magic. These arrows have a glass vial of acid at the end that shatters on impact. Arrow does normal piercing damage. Roll a d4. This is how many turns the acid burns for. Each of these turns, the target takes an additional 1d6. That's the 1 because it sucks.
So just two turns.
One turn.
Yeah, so it still do damage next turn. So it's this turn and the next turn. So that's cool.
Yeah, however you're gonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
D6. Each of these turns, the strike takes. I don't know. That kind of reads like this doesn't happen yet. But maybe that's just the way it's written. I don't know.
Could be my poor English.
It's completely up to you, mate. That's 4.
4 points of acid damage.
So you take that whenever you decide it's going to take
So
it.
you
It's
can
not
do that
exactly groundbreaking.
And next turn as well. It takes that.
Right. Okay.
Okay. And then you can move now if you want.
Yeah, we're going to move away.
Well, no, you're out of turn. You've already moved yourself into combat. It's now Rob's turn. Yeah, Rob can move. You had to move yourself into combat.
I am going to also
What
remember
about
to
the other two?
remove that acid arrow.
What about Tibbs?
Tibbs is Rob's gonna. Have
Yeah, I'm
going to
operate Tibbs in a second.
And the crewman I'll do at the end.
This is what happens when it's a few weeks between sessions, is I forget everything.
A month.
I was giving you some credit.
There you go. Oh, I've been so lack of energy.
Busy
I
as well.
am
Busy.
going to remind myself how sharpshooter works because why not?
Oh, so this your second attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so probably should have done this in the first place, frankly. Sharpshooter, going for the eye. Don't know which one.
Sure.
That's going to be tight. Yeah, that's damn. No, that's way too tight. That's a 15, but it's a -5, so I doubt that's going to go. Even though the size of the thing is a 10 is not going to do that, is it?
What was your total?
15 total.
Yeah, that hits.
Really?
Yeah.
I know it's a big thing, so
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought it might be like.
It's not armor or anything, it's just fleshy. It's just a big thing of flesh.
Oh, it's just large, so the
Yeah.
AC's not all that great. Yeah, okay. Sure. Right, I was actually surprised by that. I wasn't prepared for it to work. So, add 10 to the damage. Wow, I'm so careful on this stuff. So that's a 1. +7, so it's 8 + 10
Oh,
because
okay.
of the sharpshooter, so it's 18. That was a terrible roll, and it kind of made it work.
Kind of, yeah. So, do I even? Have I got rid of them there? I've got rid of them. So, with the arrow flying through the air, it seems to find its mark and
Just about.
stops the Ankylosaurus dead in its tracks. And
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
That's fine. You can be butchering it if you want.
I am quickly going to make sure I've removed.
Draco enjoy a bit of numbing.
Okay, so Draco is still.
I expected this thing to have more hit points. I did not expect that today.
So did I. It's actually quite a small.
It's
thing.
not an adult, maybe.
51 hit points, only 25 XP kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
So you could hunt them quite easily, and
Yeah.
they would come
With
across.
my range of skills of being an outdoorsman,
Yeah. So
hunting a natural prey.
in the meantime, you're still having to deal with a drunk Allosaurus. If you make another dex check for me, just in case, just for Draco.
During this combat, what was the reaction with that?
It was still chasing the dragon.
It's still
Okay,
tripping
yeah, that's
balls
fine.
enough to go, this is magical, man.
So you keep this up for a good 2 hours of just Draco flying, this drunk thing, and then afterwards it just calms down and sort of shakes its head, and as a human you recognise the signs of a hangover, and it sort of looks around almost sheepishly and then just begins to trundle off.
You're embarrassed, aren't you?
Yeah, you, could
You went
almost-
too far. You don't know when to say you've had enough.
So Draco comes back.
Like the dino bloody whisperer.
And
by the way, for our
starts
entire
nomming on the
encounter-
dinosaur.
The entire encounter, now I was still mumbling and I just go, nothing fucking goes to plan. Nothing. Bang! Bang!
Always the same.
Just dropping a
spot.
dinosaur next to me and looking over to see the other ones going, oh god, it's still drunk.
Draco and Fluffy are eating the dinosaur.
You realise it's
They
going to
jump.
attract other predators.
Yeah, well, once we finish butchering and they've had their fill, we're moving on.
As the Ankylosaurus gets just out of sight for you, you can hear it just throw up. It just,
Do not make a sound effect for that.
and I'll have to edit that, clip that.
You're
But,
going to clip that, aren't you?
And
Soundboard's going to get real interesting real quick in this place.
it sounds like it's now mumbling, going, my head.
Okay,
It lives on salad, of course it's got no stamina for alcohol.
okay, we need to move on because the rest of this dinosaur's gonna start
Yep.
attracting other things.
Good point.
Run
Possibly other
away.
Ankylosauruses. I said they're easy in single file, but are they herd creatures that...
On a mission, keep going. This is, yeah, it goes, you drop them fairly easy. The problem is they come in like packs of 10.
Normally, yeah.
Run away!
Bravely run away.
Let's be
So,
bravely
You
run away.
always bravely run away.
2, 3. We are getting at the end of the day now, so we're going to have to find a place to set up camp.
Okay.
So you do have another square to travel. You can either try and push northwest or northeast-ish.
I'm going to get like zero nicotine e-liquids just
Just
for
for
this. Just for literally the effects. Otherwise you're all going to be craving a smoke and you don't smoke. You don't know why.
Looking towards the northeast, looks more swamp-like. Northwest appears to be more hill-like.
Should you go towards the northwest?
How do you feel like sleeping up trees? As you know, it doesn't bother me.
Sounds good.
I'm going for another Jurassic Park moment. Work for them, sort of.
The dragons will be alright, and so will the saber-tooth, so...
Well, survive this long.
Yeah, I
It's a bit
could
new
go
terrain for it.
Which way?
to the hilly, more hilly area.
Okay.
Less likely to have. Well, because they're hunters, they would prefer foliage and things, so I doubt you'd see them out in the open. most predators.
So kind of get there. Let's gonna say we're at night time in the hills.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're setting up camp.
Dun.
Yes.
That's actually a nice effect that comes off that light.
That is really cool.
Is this resin or?
This is Mod Podge, gloss Mod Podge, because I didn't have anything to do water effects with. So I was like,
Oh no.
so I'm going to try an experiment, see if this works.
I just use epoxy for pretty much anything.
And
like
it
that.
worked really well.
At one point when I finished doing other little projects I'm doing, I've got one bit of foam that's got all of the excess epoxy on it, and then I just wipe the stick off and stuff, and then the rest of it goes. You probably actually want that before I chuck it away.
Could be useful.
Just go, yeah, this is like icing, whatever you want,
Yeah,
really.
exactly. Yeah, it could be really useful for such things. Are you heading back to the any swamp at all? Where?
Hopefully not.
Okay.
I do enjoy the fact that you turned all the lights off just so you could remove the scenery. Hoping it didn't go wrong.
Oh.
See,
Worthy.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. So how's the storage solution going anyway, and that seems how many dinosaurs you probably purchased that are kicking around in somewhere, because I can't see any of them.
They're still in
You've hidden them somewhere.
still in their bag. Close down for now. You can put your figures back there.
They're still in a bag under the desk somewhere.
The club seems to be dinosaur central now. We've had more donated.
Really?
The kids are loving it, yeah. We've got more dinosaurs than anything else.
That campsite going on.
But I'm talking about ones that are like, sort of like a foot tall.
So, still in their bag. And over there on that shelf there, there's smaller breeds like raptors and dimetrodons.
I'm just giving the game away now, raptors.
Yeah, there are raptors in this one.
Clever girl.
Well, Shell's got a sheet she can read in there about raptors.
It's fine, we know they're a tactic. We watch the films, we know. We know how they operate.
I've lost Newt.
What? What? Oh, still there.
There.
No, okay.
No, standard place.
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure that someone just dropped some glue by accident at some stage, you know, just stuck there.
Yeah, we're in the hills.
It's like sticky from a tavern.
Okay, so let's start.
Velociraptor, yeah?
Yeah. Let's go for the morning now. Okay, first up, weather report. Usual temperature at 32 degrees. There is going to be a bit of wind today.
But no rain.
And yeah, no rain.
Bloody hell. That's a first.
Okay, so we're going to push on. Well, what's your travel speed going to be like today?
Normal.
Normal speed, so
You see, I'm
4
incredibly
hexes.
out of breath for now because I'm not used to it not raining and it's too warm.
I don't know if you want to spend time just restock up on food, just so we know we've got it done, so we don't get accused of.
We've just slaughtered a dinosaur and cut a ton of meat off it.
Which is probably
yeah,
safe.
true. Yeah, totally safe.
Yeah,
And the animals.
we are going to have stories to tell in the taverns. Let's go. You ever had a dinosaur before?
Dino
So I
what?
bet you haven't.
And the animals have had their fill of nomming on it, so I think we're pretty much fine. I can just barbecue in it whenever I want.
You got an absolute metric ton of water, didn't you?
Yeah.
Recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is okay. So, which direction are we travelling in? Sort of trying to still head north, are we?
Yeah, let's try and head towards. Is it the
gonna,
plateau? Is it where?
I'm going to do a quick recce. You see me with like a strange smile. You're not used to seeing me smile. And just like get onto me new steed and just go and just vanish and go up the rock and just get have a recce.
So just so you know, the ground around here is still quite wet, and there's a body of water nearby as well. That's what you can see. So yeah, you've gone a hex forward, and the guide is keeping the river. So you've gone more northeast now. So the river that lake.
Yeah.
Thing is still in sight. So it's quite marshy here still.
Is our guide doing okay now? He can't see the pits anymore.
Yeah, so
as it dawned on him that he's still alive.
Actually, it changes back to swamp-like. It's more swamp-like than hill-like. But
those classic swampy hills.
Yeah, swampy hills.
That's so common in the world.
So with daytime, yeah, it's sort of marshy ground. The water's nearby, so it's more wetland rather than swamp.
Yeah.
So due to the water nearby. And so you go 2 hexes sort of skirting round, so
we get to the mountain areas now, we start looking for natural water springs and things like that.
Yeah, so I'm going to just assume during this time you foraged for water and you've got...
Well, I've got
we had a load of it. Not
This,
that much time's passed.
So we are here. Okay. And you're moving at a normal pace, so this won't surprise you. You're going to have this in plenty of time. You travel around. It's quiet. It's windy, isn't it? It's not wind. Where's wind? Where's my wind bar? Oh, well, you had it on. It's already working.
It's just on subtle mode.
Okay. The silence is shattered by an ear-piercing scream. Just like human scream. You hear it scream. And I should have got the Wilhelm scream queued up for my soundboard.
Oh, it's male. Okay. It's my character was literally just going to make a sigh out loud. It's going, every time.
And
it's always bloody damsel.
You come to a...
for just one place, the middle of nowhere. We wouldn't have to deal with it.
Grassy clearing. And
you saw that, right?
What you see is...
It's that labyrinth again.
So you see me eating this bit of greenery, and I was going, you saw that, right?
Is a looking man, which is obviously where the screen comes from, and a giant finned lizard. Well, I don't know if you want to look. You've got your book that I'm describing. And it's attacking a frantically struggling native.
Not a Stegosaurus, no. Oh.
Attacking or just assuming he's dead?
Attacking. He's sort of still alive. He's
Rawr.
Dimetrodon.
Okay, what are they like? Fill us in on Dimetrodons.
Carnivorous.
I guess.
Habit. I'm finding this very difficult to read. What are my glasses on? Swamps, lake. Medium speed on land and...
So he's still alive?
Yeah, just.
Can I pot share it?
What, the Dimetrodon or the native?
Wow, you have to ask me that question.
Well, sometimes I'm like...
You generally have to ask me that question, don't you? It never dawned on me really before. Oh, it's mercy killing. Just get my body count up. Wow.
We can send it to the other natives as a zombie.
Do you know what? You can't make that shit up. It may actually be your choice.
What's this?
Nat 1. Nat 1 on the hit. It could actually be your choice. I wasn't aiming him necessarily, but...
You could have to roll on the crit table and see. It's not a gun, is it?
No, it's not the gun.
Yeah, it's rolled on the crit
I'm
table
not bringing
and
the guns out unless I see something that really needs the gun.
I've rolled for initiative as well for him, and he's just so we don't know if we want to do this now.
We'll see how long he survives until we engage.
So let's roll for initiative. So far, I'm imagining.
Well, do you want to see if he survives this?
17.
17.
I need to find my centre.
Yeah, and then we'll see. Yeah, he could.
Where's my 10 gone?
Bustle. Even though he seems to have initiative at the moment, he's interested in the native at this stage.
81. It's going to be comically bad.
It's weird because you're not in combat yet. So this opponent gets automatically hit on the next turn, so next turn he's going to turn around and charge you, I guess, and get a free attack on you.
What?
Yeah, 81. Stumble. Opponent gets an automatic hit, so you're stumbled.
So I'm stumbled?
Yeah.
Right, okay, right.
So he's going to get an automatic hit on you next melee.
If he can get into melee.
And I rolled to see if I crit you. So
But
roll...
you still have to get into melee with me. You can't just teleport to me. That's gotta be. He's damaged. He can't get all the way over it unless it's.
No, he's not damaged. Dimitrodon's not. The
Yeah, I know, but
the human.
I don't know how fast the dinosaur is.
Oh, I see. Hang on. I'm going to say he's.
Medium.
So
Medium.
Could it even get into range of me to do that?
Medium speed says medium on land.
Whatever medium means.
Yes, it can. I'm going to have to rule it. I'm going to have to go with that. So yeah, within 30 foot.
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
I was questioning the 30 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's within 30 feet. We have to have
Yeah,
it.
I didn't know.
Due to your actions, you're
the
now within
distance ruling
30
was.
foot of it. Yeah. Roll for initiative anyway. See where you come. Because you might we'll have that as a free shot, as it were. You would have surprised it.
Yeah, gunk on it. Doesn't normally happen, alright?
Just giving him
the arrow-
raised eyebrows. Just so this
Even
is not the time.
the arrow had slimy
And
stuff on it.
Even if you manage to kill it before it gets its turn, it's still going to get the charge on you. Just
Wait, what?
as in, you might kill it, you might pepper it with arrows, but it still charge you. Get its crit. It's got to get its crit in because you've got a fumble.
Read to me again.
You've got a fumble, so the opponent gets an attack on you. That will happen no matter what happens now. So if you kill it, let's say it goes last. Well, you go before it, and you kill it.
This was done before initiative.
Yeah. You've got a
which
surprise
means,
attack.
in theory, due to those rules, it would break combat with this one and charge me.
Yeah, but we got to roll for initiative. That's what I'm saying. We've got to still.
But
I need to know
before initiative.
No, the attack's happened, and it says next turn.
Oh, next turn. Right.
Yeah,
sorry,
it's
next turn. Right.
It's
Didn't get that bit.
It gets a free attack on you next melee.
Next melee.
Opponent
So
gets
like,
automatic attacks on you next melee. So next melee, as in next round,
yeah, but
it just hits you, but I still roll to see if I crit you. You've got no chance of getting hit.
but
You're getting hit no
next
matter what.
melee would therefore it has to get into melee.
No, because of the rules, it's getting into melee. You've caused this to happen due to your actions.
Oh, so,
this.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
this is the chain of fate. Yeah.
Effectively. I've technically teleported you almost.
Not really. Just where we position it is now 30 foot. If you hadn't have done this, it could have been
Right.
might as well. Due to your actions.
No, I'm agreeing. I'm just
just in your head.
Yeah.
But it is anyway. It's 30 foot anyway ish. So
Okay.
give or take. So yeah.
I
So
rolled.
what I mean
the
is,
same thing.
we're doing initiative now, but if you manage to kill it, it's still going to get its free attack. It'll be like its death blow will still be its free
Right.
attack.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying
Well,
in narrative.
I don't know
terms.
what you rolled, but 23 on my initiative.
Yeah, so you're going to go first. So you could potentially kill it, but it's still
And
going
then
to charge
somehow
you.
get the body's going to just launch itself at me.
So what's happening now? If you want
Kill it in midair.
if you want narrative turns, it's now after it's got sort of not hit, but the arrows whiz past it.
Yeah.
During that turn, it's now
It's now left
charging
combat.
towards that.
Yeah, 'cause that's what I was trying to mean. Is it left combat with him because of
So
this action?
you can
as well.
It
I just saved his life by failing.
yeah, exactly. It wouldn't have done, but because it's got to get an attack in, it's got to leave him.
Yeah.
You've narratively
I have
controlled
genuinely
this.
just saved
yeah.
someone by failing epically.
Yeah. It's narrative that it's got to leave whatever it's doing.
Yeah. I
So you
expected
save someone and it's charging you.
Yeah, I was expecting a fumble on the way of going, and you just put one in the guy's head as well. So,
That would have, if he had said, you can sometimes get ones the weapon drops 10 foot away from you. I would have had that, not your bow, the arrow, and yes, by that means it's gone into the native. Yeah. So that's how I would have ruled that one.
It went the distance, but it went 10 feet the wrong way.
Yeah. Whereas this just totally whizzed past me. It's distracted it. So no matter what, you're going to get mauled a bit. But it's only a small thing. You can take it.
New friend. New friend.
So you can do your two normal attacks on it now, which I reckon you will. Yeah, this thing's.
Oh, this dice is lethal today.
These are, and this is to scale and what size they are as well. They are this small.
14.
That hits. So this first arrow pierces its natural eye.
Dinosaurs are squishy.
I'm
going to so regret saying that. I just know I am. I've lost my D8 again. It's one of those.
Yeah, so I didn't explain myself very well in the narrative.
Actually. Oh no, yeah. It's all good. No, it's all good. It's all good. 4.
So I know what's going to happen now.
So that's wow, my math today. I played darts. 11. 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Conventional arrow.
Yep. It's still coming. It's shocked by it. You slowed it. It's still going to reach you. You got a second attack.
Can't hold my action. Yeah. Okay. Let's roll the bad dice because that one's been playing me out recently. What the hell is it? 19 to hit. Hey, this one actually works for a change. That's nice.
Well, that hits as well.
I'm having a real bad day with that. And that is an 8 plus 7, 15.
15 points of damage.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah,
I am actually.
This one.
Yes, yeah, that is. I don't know if it's staring at it, it's going no.
So it comes towards you, and your last arrow, just as it reaches you, it falls dead. In front of you. And you all breathe a sigh of relief. When suddenly it launches you, grabs hold of your foot, bites it before falling totally dead. You take 5 points of damage. That could have been.
I literally had 5 written already up here for some reason, and I just didn't. I just had to push the damage button on it.
That dinosaur really wanted you, didn't it?
And
you, as you say that, you just hear a massive thud as I kick the thing in the teeth. So these were brand new shoes.
These are mine.
What I've gone through to have these shoes.
Draco and Fluffy, they're going to get scourged.
Take it away.
Meat. they're having their nomming now.
They've been fed so well.
Okay.
I need to remove 2 hands.
As he's laying dying on the floor, you can see him holding something up to you.
There's a white flag. Considering
it's shiny. Where he's holding up to you. And
He's
sort of saying you recognised it in the, even though he doesn't speak common, you recognise the word as thank you.
I just realised you can't see anything because there's
dragons in the way.
Oh, he's numbing the dinosaur.
He said thank you.
Yeah.
Is this how, when I'm approaching him and I'm particularly pissed off, we're out of initiative, aren't we?
He turns
I
out.
move myself.
Yeah,
anyway.
no, yeah, we're out of initiative. Yeah, we're back to just normal.
I'm walking up in one of my typical moods now. The bow's been shoved over the back, and the rapier's come out instead, and I'm just walking with purpose, just going, just mumbling.
he thanks you. Thank you, brave warriors, for saving me. He speaks broken common. He looks like a native, but he doesn't look like Miku. They're sort of a different. And he says, "If you promise to bury me in the location I specify, I will give you this." And he holds up, and it's a nugget of metal, but it's not like copper, silver, or gold. Even though it's sort of a darker silver.
He has got the
colour.
worst timing for that request. Just saying. I'm going to run this through the way I'm running it through. I'm going to let Shell do something about it, maybe. I am wandering up there. You've seen my swords out. I'm in a mood. I'm in one of my moods.
I come
Can
running.
you hear? Can you hear what he's saying from that distance?
I come running over, and kick Walker in the knee.
That's just been attacked.
A nugget of metal, did you say?
It's metal.
Did you hear the rest?
I heard the kick you in the knee. You'd have to make it.
No, what you said.
Oh.
With the designated location.
Designated location. And he's... Would you have heard that?
Yeah, I've got elf ears.
And he points to the north. And goes,
Is that why you come running? Because you just know where this is probably going.
Yeah.
You want me to do what?
I'll let you guys sort this out amongst yourselves on this stage.
To be buried in the north.
In my village, forest at the top of the central plateau.
Well, that's where we're going anyway.
I mean, obviously, if he dies here and you don't bury him, you probably get the nugget anyway. But
that's kind of my point.
But what's the XP like for each option?
You carrying him?
Draco can carry him. We'll wrap him up. Draco can carry him. Be alright. Put him on. We're strapping to Draco's back.
So, let me get this straight. Are you about to die now? Or in a bit?
Mortal wounds as blood is gushing from his...
God's sake.
I mean,
I lift his head and give him a little
picture
drop
for the
of
encounter
water.
is that.
Oh, okay, right, yeah, no, he's had it, yeah.
Oh, he's got his armless.
Do you want to make this quick and easy, or I don't know what your religious beliefs are or anything like that? Do you need the pain?
No.
Good. Just straight to the heart.
And he passes.
So we get some.
What? It was a mercy killing.
We get
No,
some.
that's fine. That's
I get some old clothes out of.
Looking around at anyone else that might be looking at me as well and say, I am in one of those moods. That's about as nice as it's going to get.
I'll get some old clothes out of our packs and just thoroughly wrap him.
okay.
Like
I'm gonna
swaddle him.
Going to let you keep the model so it's a reminder that this thing happened.
And he's strapped to Draco's back.
Okay,
all right,
that's just a reminder.
then we haven't got to worry about where he is.
And
Draco can still fly with him on there and everything. So
okay,
strap him underneath his cargo. It's like a helicopter and out with a sling. Just watching him fly about the plane. I just quickly rummage him first before you wrap him up.
Sure.
Anything? Do you want me to do a check?
No, he's
obviously we've got
You
the
got nothing.
nugget of metal. Just make a little note of that.
No, that is all he's got on him. This nugget of metal.
That's fine.
Perhaps a worthless trinket.
You've got it. Yeah.
Nugget of metal, yeah.
Who'd you give it to? Right. Okay. So it's image of snatching off him. Just like, no, not in the mood. Not doing favours today. Can I come over and have a butcher's at that? My investigation sucks. It does.
You've seen a bit of it, haven't you? Or did you? Can't think of it. Back in
The history sucks as well. Literally, I'm no good at this. I'm just looking at it because it's shiny.
Do you remember they're talking about platinum, the new metal platinum back that was only found on this island? There was the hook to get you here. It's a rock of that. It's a rock of platinum, a lump of platinum.
Oh right.
I
Okay.
vaguely remember that.
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, with a 7, I vaguely remember that.
Vaguely remember some sort of thing in a. Talking about the king's coronation, they've discovered a new metal down here, sailor, and
This is more going to be your department.
could be riches.
Platinum. That's that there platinum, that is.
So, before you left, you've done a bit of research.
Money does weird things to you.
Into platinum. So this tiny lump's going to be worth about 50 gold pieces, and it's platinum. So.
I'll keep hold of it for a while.
Yeah, we're done. Keep forgetting it's multi-juggling's going on with this.
Oh
Okay.
crap, he didn't say how far away it was.
Central Plateau, you go in there anyway.
Yeah, I know, but he was from there.
Yeah, he could have told you that. I couldn't give you information where it is directly.
Why didn't you stop me?
When have I ever been able to stop you doing anything?
Have some brandy.
Yeah, well, you don't have to bring that up, do you?
Told you I'm in a mood, so I'm in a mood.
Yeah, that was funny.
You've got...
I'm going to start walking a little bit ahead. You just like, you know, when someone's just literally on one, and they walk about 10 feet ahead of the group. This is. Oi, and you, come on.
Go on, Fluff.
Bring you over and that before you get named or something. So I'm going to actually proceed to start going ahead.
Is he with you, yeah?
Yeah.
But
hook me out into a direction you want to go in.
Towards the plateau.
So where you are, that's going to be more north-east.
Okay. we're
West now, even.
Well, we're going that way then.
But north-east is where the Neanderthal things are. If you go north and north-east, so on the map here.
Oh, okay, yeah, we've got to go north
So it
east
depends
for
what you
them,
want.
haven't we?
You're now. You think you're about here.
The
plateau is around here, and the monoliths are up here.
Right, well, I think we go to
So
the
I'm gonna
plateau.
let you discuss
18 on
this.
survival if it helps you.
I think we need to go to the plateau first. We're carrying a dead body. It's going to start to stink. We get rid of the dead body
Well,
on the plateau, and then we do the monoliths.
on the bright side, it's already been half munched. I mean, so as long as we keep up the vital bits, we can bring the weight down a bit.
80%.
Looking at the dragon and just going,
Not thought about the obvious here as well.
We could cremate him.
Well, that's it. That is the obvious. It's his body.
We
Scatter
could
the
cremate
ashes
him and
of-
put him in a pot and scatter his ashes.
it was his final wish for us to deliver
Him.
Him. definitely him, not his body, him,
Him.
to you
Definitely.
fine people. He was
Okay.
already like this when we found him, but he left a note.
Okay, I signalled to Draco to put to stop. I've unstrapped the body.
He somehow managed to put the note on top of the pile of ashes.
I will use one of my spells,
Okay, so
level 1, and cast Burning Hand
I'm joking.
and burn the body to a pile of ash.
Oh, this is so going to bite us in the ass.
I then, well, the thing
I
is,
am up there and I did not even get enough time to go, what the hell?
The problem is it's going to attract all these dinosaurs.
Are we having a conversation at distance?
while the fire's going on.
Yeah.
it's all right, Walker. I've got this covered.
Can you do me a favour? Can you
You
move
set
the
it on
projector
fire,
forward,
didn't you?
so-
I'm not even turned around yet. It's like, you set it on
Just the
fire, didn't
projector
you?
forward. Behind you. Behind you. Nicola. You are just the.
Oh, have you got a new effect on?
No, it's the old effect, but I've knocked it so it's not shining up when it's showing up now. The rest of it's fine. LED lights going 10 to 1,000 for the fire.
Yeah. It's all going off now.
Roof behind getting fire. As
It's
we're
so
burning.
weird how that camera picks it up looking like that.
Yeah,
Look what's going on to your frame.
that's different.
That
to
is
the window.
nothing like what's really going on.
In
that
reality,
frame we
that
can
is
see.
nothing like what we're seeing. It's so weird.
So annoying.
I've
trying
got to do a
record
video
edit
about
this.
these lights. That's going to be fun to record.
I'll give you pointers, mate. It's nightmarish.
That's going to be the next game
I'll,
with Ambience video.
I'll bring the big camera down if I have
Yeah.
to. Sometimes you've
So
got
I'll
to
be
use
like,
it.
here's the firelight. Oh, it looks terrible.
Okay, so
What?
When did
cows.
Cows
start?
walk past.
Okay, so I've
Oh, I
got
can have my field back.
I've got a little metal pot in amongst all my debris stuff, and I scoop up the man's ashes, put them in the pot.
This is not for
wrap 'em-
effect, guys. This is me trying to do the tripod up again because somehow it's going to do.
Wrap it up, and put it in our bag.
Put it in bags. Okay, so you've got ashes now.
So he's now in a bag.
in a pot?
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
In
bit.
a nice pot? In
It's
a
a-
bag?
This is what he would have wanted. It's what the note said. Start scrawling out a note.
It's otherwise with dinosaurs it's gonna attract
I made it this far. Maybe the route's clear.
It's too late now. It's done.
Right.
Yep. Okay, fine. You're loading it.
It's
Anyway.
you just unplug the power to it and plug it back in. For some reason, it's not turning off
What's that?
the projector.
Oh.
Just at the back, just unplug it and plug it back in, or push
Probably
the
the only
push the
thing-
off button at the front.
It's the only thing in the room that's not attached to a smart switch all of a sudden out of nowhere.
It also says no, that's the mode.
Oh.
No,
Oh, I'm blind.
Oh, it's all gone. It's all left.
I'm
like
blind.
to electrics.
How much? Where is the switch?
It's not a switch, a button at the front. It's a power button. The jet.
Those playing at home now, I would show this, but she'll kill me.
Yeah.
So
Power button.
I'm so technical. I'm fluent in tech.
Right.
Right.
Let's
where's
travel.
the switch?
Do you want me? Do you want me to turn it back on?
No, just put it down now. It's fine.
You just put it down. Yeah, put it
Yeah.
down.
I might have to sort it out.
I'm
Loud.
fluent,
It's
Well, I've not
fluent in tech. Tell you.
Okay, so
Meanwhile,
let's travel one more square. So tell me which way you're going now.
Towards the plateau. Well, I don't know.
We could go to the monoliths now. We've got ashes. We haven't got to worry about a bloody body.
A literal bloody body.
A literal bloody body. Let's go to the monoliths.
Off to the monoliths.
Okay, so
what? So I'm still stomping on.
We've burned the body. Now we're going to the monoliths.
Yeah, I thought I recognised that smell. Okay, fine. I'll be there in a minute.
Come on, Fluff.
And just with your hearing, you just hear really, really low. Let's go. Me talking to the tires. Go, this is the shit I've got to put up with.
so you're going sort of northish at the moment.
Are you
I guess.
mumbling?
Straight north. Okay, or north. Yeah. So let's go to the last hill. As you're going further away from the swamp and the hills, it becomes more hilly again. But you can see sort of cave entrances in, and this will be your last square. So we'll set up camp here.
So we've added 10% more hill.
Yes. Yeah, you're back to the hills. We're going to set up camp in the hills, and it's going to be night time. And we're going to set up camp, and I'm going to pause it here and have a little break. Won't we?
Yeah.
Okay. No one knows. No one's we're back. I would say we're back, but no one knows that there'll be a pause. There'll just be we're having a break. But,
That's quick.
okay, so we're nighttime. We're having some.
We're eating nuts.
We're eating yacht now.
No immersion. Sponsored by now.
Watch order, yeah. Let's see who's getting.
We're eating
you
barbecue dinosaur.
always tell me who's the watch order is. Who was first in watch order? It was you, wasn't it?
I normally always do first shift and then I'm done.
During your shift, yeah, not sure. If you see something moving in the distance, something potentially humanoid moving on the outskirts of the bushes, they're not acting stealthy at all.
You better not be injured and want to be taken home. It doesn't work out well. I can see you. We can all see you.
So, yeah.
How far away?
Outskirts of the fire, so let's say 100 foot, for argument's sake. It's outside the range of now. It looks
Okay.
like potentially some sort of hunting party.
Oh,
They-
more than one.
Yeah, there's more than one. There is.
I wonder
Are they hunting barbecue? That's
It
probably
seems
what
to
we're
be.
doing.
if
Have a
our
look.
friend was part of the party. Our little dead ashes friend.
They don't seem to have anything with them hunted yet. One of them seems to be carried in a wolf pelt. They don't look like natives.
Alright.
Human, but almost
I
subhuman.
lose an arrow because I just saw a wolf. In the distance. It's instinct.
They seem to have sloped foreheads, and they're wearing furs. One draped in a dire wolf pelt. Okay, probably a leader.
So, as I'm observing this for a few minutes, are they skirting us, or are they trying to like pass by without being noticed and just
I know
very good at it?
we've got the sound of fire going on and the fire from the air, but you take your campfire's not on, is it?
It would be burning out to wherever it was, but we're not necessarily stuck next to it because
No.
we're not dumb.
No. But they can see a flame. They're sort of they
The
are
embers.
aware you're there at the moment, but largely
Embers?
leaving
Words.
largely leaving you alone.
Yeah, if they're willing to leave
They-
us
you
alone,
can see
we
they've got
won't
spears.
pot shot 'em.
And their language, you can hear them speak. It's very uggy. Like,
Yes, Ed.
and they are heading towards the northwest.
Why does this track sigh every now and again?
It's because it's sleeping. It's a campsite, so it's not one track. There's a bit of
Right.
music playing. The sound of the campfire,
It's been
and then
playing the
there's
whole way through the break. It's like, and every now and again, you go, so
you'll hear someone snore, someone go, ooh, as it's people in the campsite. Yeah, someone coughing.
yeah, that confused me. I thought I was outside for a second.
No, it's you're having a campsite.
Okay, yeah, too immersive for my brain. It's playing that when we're not recording. It's like,
It's just so I know you are camped when this goes
Yeah.
on.
No problem.
right. Yeah, if they're happy enough to sort of not get involved with us,
Yep.
then
So each watch
I'm
goes.
not in murder mode. So.
You sort of let each other know that you have seen some sort of humanoids hunting with weapons in its throat. Each watch keeps an eye out. And night goes without incident from then onwards. And the morning arrives.
Much harder people out here.
Mm.
Everywhere else we've been so far. Balls,
In Calgary didn't
primroses,
attack,
things,
so I
they
think
just
I
go
have
out
the
hunting at night.
I didn't have the models ready for that. In Calgary didn't attack. They're close by. They're underneath
Yeah.
the bench that he cut out drawer there, so I'd have to.
Well, it was a educated sort of risk, and I just go mention it to me. Oh, you're on watch, right? Oh, shit.
No problem.
Is it you, Galfenweth, Tibbs, Sailor Boy goes last?
Mm-hmm.
I think you're
And Newt's always there regardless.
Yeah.
Of who's awake.
Yeah, because
Yeah, you've always had Newt, so you can't get surprised. You can't. No one can get dropped.
Newt doesn't sleep, so no issues there.
Oh, great. Okay.
Oh, bloody lovely! I couldn't stop eating them.
Weather report. It is actually a bit hotter today.
Nice.
Colder, in fact.
Oh.
I told a lie.
Oh.
Quite a bit colder, actually. It's 12 degrees colder, so it is only 20 degrees out there.
Nice.
Ironically,
It's a brisk morning.
is that the actual temperature in our neck of the woods right now? Hold up.
Probably according to
Hang on.
their weather.
It,
Not real.
it actually is. According to the weather report, 20 degrees.
They haven't
out
looked
there.
outside yet, have they? Because I bet
Yeah, because it's not what they forecast.
that's us opening the curtain for a split second there, just for reference.
Yeah, just the fire just diving in. Why am I using this dice to do it? I can't see that. I bought these dice for like last year when we did tropical stuff. They got little shells.
Why?
in
They've
them.
never done well for you, so that's why we insist you use them.
But you can't see the. Right, there's no wind. And there is.
Go
going
on, switch
to
the rain
be- there is going to be light rain
Yeah, there you go. See, back normal.
for a couple of hours, and because I haven't played it today, I'm going to have the. going to start raining in the morning for a couple of hours.
Nice.
Just haven't played the sound effect yet in this session.
You just hear the sigh as I wake up and go, another day in paradise. With so much disdain in my voice. voice.
Remember when we first started, you were like, oh, well, we should do other things other than dungeons. Getting fed up with doors.
Yeah, I'll take the doors back if you turn the rain off.
Rain,
No, I
it's the
can't.
new
No,
doors.
doors get on me
The
nerves.
new doors.
Rain is the new doors.
Rain is the new doors.
There you go, that's a tagline to put up with no context. Get some shirts made to that.
Rain is the new doors.
If you know, you know.
So, travel pace for the day?
Normal.
Normal.
Slugging it through in the rain.
So, yeah, they went northwest from where you are, and the caves extend further off and in that cavey area. From here, you can go northwest cavey area or northeast cavey area.
Where are the monoliths?
Decisions.
Yeah, where are the monoliths situated?
Northeasty part of the well, they're not situated there. They've asked you to search northeast. They're going northwest. They're searching northwest.
Should we just go northeast? Just search there and then
We're
we've done that.
going to find the bit where they say it's probably the least likely because that's what they've done it themselves.
Well, they've searched this southern part. They've done all the whole southern bit. So
This,
that campsite on.
let's go and search for. We'll do that way first.
They're alright, a lot, so yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing a favour.
Yeah, well, we got Fluffy.
At least they weren't dying. And still asking for help, well, doing other things. And can you deliver my body there? And well, I stare over at the bag.
So I'm going to just do a.
It's nice.
You set off northeast throughout the day. After a while, after an hour or so, the rain does stop, and you are in the hills. So that takes you 3 hours. Another 3 hours, the hills get more mountainous again. You start climbing into mountains.
Right, got it covered. Good at that. Give me
So
a
you're
break.
going into the mountains. Still going in the general direction of. I'll make you go northish kind of thing. If you want, let me know if you want to change your mind.
Yep.
One thing I can do. Today's run to encounter stuff. Okay.
Can I,
Yes.
I should have said this earlier. During our travels, especially as the terrain starts changing with my passive, I'm keeping an eye on just larger bodies of water and things like that where creatures will probably use those as drinking spots.
Yes, certainly. There's occasionally
Just as a glance, just a reference and stuff like that going.
especially in the mountains, there's waterfalls coming down the mountain. You know, so
Yeah.
you've got enough to.
Bodies of water though.
Yeah.
It's just basically just gives me a going. Yeah, so
There's nothing big that you've come across, especially not like the lake you've just left behind
Yeah.
you where all the dinosaurs were. You live there now.
There's your life now.
That's where you live.
Floor dice.
No, he's made his decision. He should have thought of that.
Now I just want to know what his decision was. Oh, mine.
As you're climbing up the mountains during the day, I shall have a read.
Keep an eye on this one, it's the only one that's working properly. Got one dice in my hands and I won't put it down because it's surrounded by other
Well, I'm
D20s.
quite chuffed. Normally, all of my D20s are in prison by
You're
now.
not doing too sad, to be honest.
I mean, I'm still using
Okay.
the same dice I started with.
Someone who's good at spotting things, probably your ranger for this, make a survival check.
They're good at spotting things and then you ask for not a perception. Okay.
Oh, because you're scouting the wilderness and things.
24. What is wrong with my math today? That took
As
way
you're
long.
going across this mountainous sort of, there's a value, sort of in more valley of the mountains. There's a path, it's a path either side of where you are, and you spot on either side that are stalking you in full stalk mode. 2 saber-toothed tigers. And this has gone on for about an hour. You've been watching it and seeing it. It's going on for about an hour. They don't seem to be like aggressively hunting. They're
I
stalking
don't
you
think
like
saber-toothed tigers are native to this island, are they?
Mm.
Are they?
Mm.
Oh, they are.
It's another reason why the Rakasta come here as well. You can,
Oh, is it?
get some
Oh,
mounts.
okay. I didn't know if it was okay.
They're not at the moment. Finding you. So, are you doing anything, or are you just going to let them be for the time being and just?
I mention it.
Mm-hmm.
Go. Here we go again.
Your saber-tooth looks up and sniffs them. Yeah. It gives a
Tourists.
slight growl because obviously they're wild. This is domesticated, so a little.
I know what they're thinking. Tourists. So it's all right if they keep on going around those ridges and that. I'll show you a trick I've done in the past.
After about
I'm
an
now
hour,
actively speaking to my animal more than I speak to you.
and it seems to understand you and sort of almost give you acknowledgement back. Yeah, yeah.
I speak to Draco and say, I think Walker's finally gone mad.
So after a while,
Speak for yourself.
it sort of slinks off the ridge either side. Yeah, and obviously maybe going off to hunt easier prey.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got another mountainous bit, I guess, to go before we're going to set up camp. Now, okay, yeah, so we're going to set up camp now.
Okay.
So it's now night time. What's going to happen? Cool, this table's getting a good bashing today. Jesus. I didn't mean that. Sacrilegial thing. So. Okay, who's having this? You go asleep and your part of the watch goes by without a hook. Your watch starts, and just as you're beginning to think yours is going to pass without incident issue, Newt starts playing up.
Okay.
And no! Oh no! I should have read this first. I'm going to have to re-roll what it is. I can't have that one because it only happens in the swamp. We're in the mountain. Oh,
You're in the wrong scene.
I'm in
Get
the wrong
out.
scene, yeah. That would have been great. Oh, okay. Quite Do I still have the sound effects? I've taken it all off now because of... Yeah. Took the werewolf howl off. Anyway, I've got to replace that sound. That's wolfy sound. I've got to replace that with a saber-tooth sound now.
Whatever that. Good luck getting a clip of that realistic.
Saber-tooth? I think I could do saber-tooth. I've got... Where are mountains? I've got a saber-tooth combat button.
Seems they don't exist anymore. Really, like
Pause break. I'm not going to pause the thing, but that's what I've got for a saber-tooth. I'm hoping I've got one. Sure I've got monsters. And a
500 folders down.
There it goes. So that's what I'll be using for a saber-tooth.
Another line from the opening of the film.
Yeah, yeah, it's all right.
Sounds right.
Yeah, so I'll probably hook one of them. Anyway, back to the lecture at hand. You spot a pack of direwolves in the distance, including a massive alpha male.
Right.
That hunt in the area. And they are going to attack, unfortunately.
I shout at everyone and wake everyone up.
We're in trouble again, aren't we?
Wolves!
It's always bloody wolves. Hang on. Oh, get up.
Fireball. Where's my other glass?
I'm going to assumption this camera is running.
Oh yeah, sugar. I've opened the window up, innit? So they're going to come from the fire there. Yeah, just circling it. I was hoping for something more interesting. The one that I rolled originally, it was swamp only, was a hydra.
Oh,
And I've been really into
bit weird up in the rocks.
dire wolves. I was like, let's have a.
Up in the mountains now. Oh, Hydra. Yeah, you know, where they normally hang out.
Yeah. I was thinking, how am I going to make this work? So, now I've read it, so, okay. Okie dokie, so we have a number of wolves here. I'm going to say this broke on yours, so I'm going to say it's dawn. Just so we got a bit of light here. No, I'm going to say leave it as night. Okay. I guess the only thing to do now is to roll for initiative, isn't it? Let's get this.
It's party started.
Party started, yeah. Yeah.
D&D joke. 15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I was just reading that.
99. Dirty 20.
So, 20. So you'll go first. Okie dokie. Over to you, Shell. First up. Yeah. However far they are in inches.
Does Draco breathe fire yet?
He does, but you have to give up. To use Draco in combat, you have to give up one of your actions, and you only have one action, and you're
Okay.
probably better
Yeah,
at fire
okay.
than
That's
Draco.
fair
If
enough.
you if you rinse all your spells, that's probably what you want to do.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Draco would be a good option once
Yeah.
you've used all your spells and you haven't had a rest. Hop on the dragon.
Right, where's the leader?
Good thinking, I never thought about that. There's a big thing in front of you.
Okay, I'm going to target that with fireball. Where's my pen? Level.
What is this? Do I have to do a constant?
Dexterity saving. Can I borrow your a D6, please? Yeah. Because I need 9.
What?
A small atom bomb goes off in the distance.
Why is this a thing?
6. 11.
Focus.
15.
Focus.
16. 17. 18.
Oh, still zoom. No one has.
21.
Yeah.
I was wondering what's
It
going
will,
on.
the zoom will
23,
look all out of focus technically because it's not really zooming.
27 points of damage.
Okay.
I was having a hard time trying to get it in perspective, and I didn't know it was still in zoom.
I cheat with the zoom. All I do is I stretch out the window so it makes the window
Yeah.
bigger because it's the only way I could think to do it.
That's why I record in
touchable.
4K now. It's so much easier to zoom in on stuff.
Something like that, yeah,
Almost
would
looks
be lovely.
normal.
Yeah. Something like that would be great. Okay, so
Did he fail or pass?
failed, and he took a load of damage, but he's still coming towards you. How many wolves did I put out? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4, and then the
4 and then yeah,
Okay,
that
so
sounds like
we have had a sleep, haven't we? So
yeah, but it's only
Short rest.
It's not a short rest. You only get short rest.
yeah, but Newt can do a poison spell again.
He can. That's
He
what we're
can,
saying.
can't
Yeah.
he?
For your own abilities, don't forget we're not.
Okay, so
That's why sometimes it's good to make friends with people like you, the casters.
You know, you do that picture of sense to me. We're reading the one
Hobbit.
and realised that they're both the same picture, just without the flash on it.
Mm.
We're reading the one with the flash on it the whole time, thinking
Yeah.
that was a second part.
Yeah, sorry, no. I didn't know what was
He's
going
got
to
a
be
mate.
easy for it
Just
to look.
flicked it over and went,
He's
oh,
got to make
that's
a dexterity
where I
saving
couldn't read.
throw. I threw a 10 damage.
Okay,
Takes half damage if he passes.
he is going to pass that, so he's going to take 5.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if you want to use your sailor.
Yeah, he could do.
It's probably just out of range at the moment for what you guys.
What about Tibbs?
Again, everyone's going to be out of range. You're all humanoid. Just position yourselves in. I'd get your dragon Draco to fly on your turn.
What now?
Yeah, just get him out because he can't do it. He can't defend himself. It sounds weird. He'll just be there taking.
Yeah, so Draco's hovering above us now.
Yeah. Okay. And just if you want to push someone, get your sailor to protect you. You can move yourself and him. Yeah. Yeah. And that's Tibbs. You can't move Tibbs yet.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright.
So this one's the same.
Yeah, just so because you want to stop. Okay, that's about all you can do then. And then over to Walker. The wolf is well under the pack leader seems well under half health from when you started.
It's not very happy.
Not very happy at all.
I'm thinking if we kill the leader, the others might run off. So,
Bloody wolves. Give me a distance check. To this one.
How many inches is that shoulder, Graham?
About
About 6 inches.
6 inches, so an inch is 5 foot.
Oh, hang on, sorry, this is irrelevant. This thing can move like a bullet, can't it? I didn't do the movements, we didn't check the movements. Oh no,
you
it's
do-
40 speed. Yeah.
oh, hello, Baba.
Just give him powder aside and at a point and go, fetch. So I'm actually going to go out of my standard order now. I'm actually going to use a creature first, which is very unlike me.
I think it could get in there. Let's get in there.
Well, it's got it's got 40 and it's just like but it's also going to charge it. And let's test this mechanic out. Yeah. So it's already had 20, which allows it to get in and do the pounce thingy. Never done this before. Don't even know what dice I'm meant to have ready.
Why's that on your tail, Bubba?
Oh, feather.
That's something that was formerly alive.
That was now dead. I fed Bubba when I went downstairs. He probably wants to go out. Hell, if he didn't come down.
It's too sleepy.
Too sleepy. He's had too much fun doing D&D.
He has
If you
eaten
were-
more than Baba.
He has been on the front stage.
Yeah.
Melee weapon attack plus 6 to hit. Yeah, but what dice is it? Oh, 2d6.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Right, yep, sorry.
That's my fucking.
It's in a slightly different place. It's really confused me.
That's why I my monster. I unify it. Monster sheets and 5e sometimes all over the place. I unify them. That's why I print cards off,
Right.
so they're all
Yeah.
standardised.
5 plus a 5, so it's 10 points of damage, and a DC 14 strength saving throw, or it's on its arse and then gets bit. So the claws are actually
Oh, it got 13, so it's on its arse.
nice. It's always nice the first one to ever use it actually works.
And it's close. The saber-toothed tiger launches into this wolf.
Go on, Fluff.
See, this makes more sense in my head. It's just going like something against like that. Where the hell is my 10? It's not my 10. Oh. My 10?
You always have 10.
That's a 10. Oh, bless. Worse here, mate. Spoken about this. Alright, so I'm trying to read the actual thing on this going, do I actually have to hit the attack, or is this just it happens? Straightforward creature then hits it with a claw attack at the same turn.
Oh, you just roll for damage, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, you make a.
If
you
you
get
get
to
to make
make-
a target can make one bite attack against it as a bonus action.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so it just happens pretty much, you just have damage.
That's
how I
that's
read
what I
it.
was interpreting it.
Yeah, that's how I read it. D10.
Because you've already hit the target. It's like having 2 attacks per.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
something
action,
that just
yeah.
something that just sort of goes on.
Yeah,
happens,
that's
isn't
what I
it?
was interpreting. You've already hit it.
And that's 11 total.
Yeah, this thing's looking.
It's not too sad apart from it's got mixed dice in it. So 2 D6s and then 1 D10 depending on
looking
attack.
like.
It's not having a good time.
It's looking like 2 of its legs. It had 4 legs were good instead. It looks like 2 of them were like more than 2, almost 3 legs were now slightly bloodied.
So it's interesting. It's like you'd think that would mark it down as like grappled or something effectively as well, but it doesn't mention it.
But it's now prone, isn't it? I
don't
don't
think-
remember what prone.
It is prone.
Yeah. I need to get myself to prone action card.
Needs to use its movement to stand up.
Thank you.
Some people say action, but I just
I think movement is better to move so it can. Creature.
and then some people say half its movement to get
can
up.
crawl. Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. Yeah, that's it. So if I attack you, I've got disadvantage. Unless I. Okay.
Yeah,
Over to you.
it can attack. It can try and attack, but it generally doesn't work that well normally.
Over to you, Walker and Tibbs.
Yeah. Okay. You've got the back, you've got the rear guard, hopefully.
Yeah.
So
That's why I say position.
Yeah,
Yes,
pick the big
Oh,
guy.
also, Sailor is holding his action.
Okay.
He moved. He's holding his actions. If and
Oh,
the
right,
reaction is the reactor is if someone attacks him, obviously.
let's see how this lot get on with loud
Sorry,
noises.
I should have told you to.
Okay.
Oh, oh,
That's the wrong dice.
oh.
That's the dice. Direwolf. I'm just gonna pull
Oh, yeah.
pistols out.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I want you to do what?
Oh, yeah, I haven't done anything else to that.
No.
So, yeah, bows. Wait a minute. No, because I had the sword.
Mhm.
Then obviously we've moved into the sort of big scabbard.
Yeah.
So yeah, both hands either side and that, and pull it out, movie style.
So this is where the guns become more prevalent. So
So that's a 15,
cool. That hits. Yeah. You know what?
and I'm just not going to do both at the same time because multiple targets on the field. Stop forgetting how guns work, Rob, and don't make them explode.
Yeah. Don't.
No, that is a 12. That's fine.
Yeah. It's not a 1.
Where's
It's
my 10 gone? I just used it. I literally just used it.
We know it's night time. Do you want me to put both lanterns?
No,
on?
I've got it. Oh, you kidding? Kidding me? D10 in there and you get a 1 off it.
Oh.
So that comes out to 15 total because
Is that on-
we've really amped up the bullets.
Saber-toothed.
The direwolf, whatever you called it.
Oh, pack leader 15.
Yeah.
Did you say?
Yeah. 15 total went out and that was 1 the dice, but it's plus 14 in that because we've amped the bullets up.
That would have been cool. Okay, it is looking really ropey now. There is blood just.
So it's going.
Here with you another one.
I've got the other ones pointed at it. It's going, really? You're going to make me waste a shot?
It's going to be so disappointing.
Yes. Right, cool. Yeah, that's lots to hit. 23.
Is that another pistol shot?
That's the second round. Yeah, it's the second pistol going off. Which means I've got to reload both of them.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as it's not on a counter, you can do it.
Yeah, well, I've got the speed loader, haven't I?
But also, if ever you forget to load it in encounter and in between encounters, I just assume you have done that during your journeys.
It's part of the end of it. It's basically
Yeah.
just going and
It's just
reload.
something I'm never going to be like, oh, you didn't reload it last combat. So,
Rifles, you check potentially if I switch weapon halfway through, but unless I drop it, it's not really a question.
so
Brain. Yes, brain. 16.
yeah, okay. The bullet smashes the wolf into its skull just as it makes its charge.
I haven't done any checks on my operation of these things because, you know, it's me. Oh, because I've completely forgotten how it works.
The pistol?
Yeah, I meant to roll as well to make sure I don't cock it up.
No, that's only if you get a 1. Same,
Oh, is
same
it just
rules,
the one?
Yeah, if you get a 1, you roll on the oops table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you've got a separate oops table just for your pistols.
Yeah.
That's all
That's
it is,
right,
because they
that's
can
right.
explode in your face and things, and you can
Yeah.
shoot your mate.
It's
more
not
fun. So the dire wolf runs out, and
I will never shoot myself though, because I'm proficient.
with that, and I'd already pre-rolled for 2 earlier on for something. If you killed the pack leader, I rolled for their morale. 2
Yeah.
fled, 2 stayed. And when you did the guns, I re-rolled for the other morale, and they're all fleeing. Apart from
as I said, I was wondering how to deal with loud noises.
yeah, so I thought that's going to start them. Pack leader's dead, and you've got one left there who's in the grips of the wolf. That's up to you whether you
Because that hasn't got much of an option.
yeah. Do you want to let him go, or are you going to have him kill him?
Bloody tried to ambush us and you failed miserably.
So the wolf's going down. And these were all dire wolves, by the way, even though they're not wolf models. They only have one dire wolf model.
I was thinking that was tanky. That one.
Yeah, I should have pointed out they were all dire wolves, but I was using wolf models. Okay, so you killed a wolf. You got wolf meat.
Finish it.
Or you fed your saber-toothed tiger. That's keeping him +8'd. So
Yep.
and the rest of the night passes without incident, and we
So
now.
Draco's back.
What did I miss?
Don't worry, boys. Soon you'll be able to attack.
One day you won't be useless.
As soon as your wizard gets an extra attack, it'll be worth it then. You use one of your own attacks to do what you want to do, and
I was a
okay.
bit nervous. Draco come back and go, I am part eagle now. I had a thing. Or a fling.
It's back to 32 degrees today. There is light wind prevails, and you're gonna have
Come on, rain.
8 hours of rain today. It's just
Yeah.
raining all
Rain.
day. So let's just get that going.
Even when you take the piss, it still happens.
So are we still going at a normal pace? Are we? Normal pace. Still heading north?
How far extra, roughly, in principle, we've got to go? Back on my side, boy.
I can show you what Tibbs thinks he's charted. You're up here now, and you're aiming for this sticky out bit up here. So
Oh, right,
Tibbs
so you're doing
thinks
quite
you're
well.
Here. Yeah. Well, allegedly. I can't tell you whether if that's true or not, but you've aimed for.
We're here. Well, it's the middle of nowhere.
It's quite because
Someone's
there's
getting
mountains.
it.
You're aiming for the mountains. That's quite easy. So you know you are in
Okay.
that general
Yeah.
mountain. There's mountains, hills. You aim for the mountains. You're in mountains. So I'm assuming he's guiding you right, or you're guiding the party right. I'm assuming you got there. I can say out.
There is something in amongst this thing that basically I can do something to always find out where north is.
Yeah. Oh, was that?
Yeah.
If you can find
but I
that,
never read
you're
it.
never getting lost.
I've seen it, but I never read it. It's a ranger thing.
From where you are, it looks like the mountains continue north. I say northwest, it's northwest-ish.
I
Going
find
north.
it more funny in that we can get lost. So
It's just because of the way Hex works. So it looks like there's mountains there, or it goes more jungly this way. So you could skirt around the beach and.
we try to stay away from the centre of the island because that's where the Jurassic Park is.
You've had a bit.
That's where the raptors are and everything. That's what it's taught me.
Where was? Yeah, down here there's quite a few dinosaurs, but not that many. So.
Survival, you see?
Yeah,
That's a nat 20, so that's 27. I know where I'm going.
So you're going towards the jungle. Should we head towards the jungle?
I don't know which direction we're meant to go, but I know we're going the right way.
They're both directions are north.
We're going north. I know what north
I
is.
don't know if this will persuade you. I don't know if you're on a little recce first in the morning. You're right on the edge. You can sort of poke your head in north-west and north-east. North-west, it seems to be a bit cobwebby. That way. North-east is a bit jungly. You can sort of see.
We're going northeast.
Look, we've either got spiders or we've got velociraptors.
I'd
Which one do
rather a
you want?
velociraptor than a spider.
But they're clever girls.
I'll tell you what, I didn't get out. I need to get out. Should have got out. Oh, I have to get sheltered up. Okay, so we're heading north east into jungle territory.
Okay.
Apparently, this was the executive decision.
And
Nice finding.
If we die, I'm going to blame you.
Yeah, but you'll be
That's what
dead,
we
so
do.
you can't.
That's why I'm telling you now.
a viewer of the channel should say each time we get to the jungle, we should play Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. And I've been trying to find a sort of tropical, tribally version of it, like a
Which won't make you demonetised.
yeah, it's like a plan, but fitting with the world setting as well. So if anyone's watching this and knows of such a thing, and I haven't rolled for random encounter shit today, but we'll go one next before I do that. Always like moving on for a bit.
Wow. We're keeping that.
This is so much better.
Yeah, no editing, Kev, not allowed.
I
Remember?
don't know. This just
Full
goes up
release, not allowed.
perfectly raw.
This is Kev's live.
Also had someone commenting, but going right back to Castle Caldwell, about how apparently during like it's a recap only, there was no resting. I was like, what I sometimes don't do is don't mention resting, but you rested merchants. They bring the merchants in the. You'd actually rest it, and they were like, but they didn't rest. How did you do this? They did rest, but
We have our magic, and we do use it.
let's have a bit of.
Oh yeah. He's ashes now.
Yeah, he's not representative anymore.
I'm not going to lie. I was like, well, I'm going to have fun. I was hoping you were going to just think, how we're going to transport this body. We're going to carry it. Then when you went, let's have Wolfie carry it. I was like, not Wolfie, Draco carry it. I was like, oh, that's no fun, is it? And then when you went, burn the body, make it even easier. Like, oh, okay, that really escalated.
I was generally walking away. My character was walking away and I'll just burn the body. And all of a sudden, it's like, did you just burn the body? Yes.
Well,
I turned around and shouted I was only
The
joking.
body could attract unwanted predators.
So you barbecued it as well.
There we go, jungling.
It's what he would have wanted.
I looked away and then jungle was here.
Okay, random encounters, daytime. Nighttime. Actually, totally forgotten what order I'm doing it in, so I'm going to do that.
Professional cameraman failing.
Steven Spielberg.
Well, it's your dodgy tripod.
It's good, that tripod.
It's great until you realise it doesn't hold it straight inside. Because all of the legs are adjustable, so it's not necessarily on level.
Okay. Okay, so we're going for 4 hectares per day. Okay, and now we are right by the coast. Here. We're here,
No
here.
raptors out there.
You hope.
So you're going to go
That's not what the films taught me. They stay in the interior.
1, 2. So you travel for
I haven't seen
about
the films in a long time, so I'm probably completely wrong.
6 miles, and you come out by the coast. You know you can hear towards a few miles off here. See towards your right.
Okay.
Can you pass me from the bottom drawer? I think they are there.
My raptor collection.
Standing stones for me.
How many?
Good few. Something that looks like Stonehenge. I wasn't expecting to get this far. You can tell there's a lot of
When I was playing at home, every time that Kev says I wasn't expecting to do X and take a shot. Drinking game now.
How many? Is that enough?
One more, because four's a square. 5 definite. Yeah, narrative.
As we observe all these stones moving,
See,
forming different shapes.
let's have a. What do the words say? The words,
As
the
the
words,
gods
the words,
above
the words.
try to figure out what a circle is.
Oh, do we have? Can I have 3 more?
And the gods are still not sure what a circle is.
4 more, please. 4 more. Sir.
The god is very confused.
Wait, actually 3 more. We're gonna have to see if we can find something.
Bloody hell, Kev. 4 more. 4 more only.
I don't know what to say.
Kev's negotiating with a box in the other room. From the sound of it. Take a shot. You probably didn't hear it, but he said it in the other room.
So I've got 4, have I? I've got 8 right here. Okay, let's.
You've got more stones you could ever work with.
I'm going to push you guys back a wee bit to allow me to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The gods make me think I don't have free will.
Hey, look at that. I can set stuff up quickly. So what you got here is a set of standing stones. There's 8 surrounding a 9th room-covered standing stone. And it's situated in the ground at a slight angle. The stones seem to be made out of some sort of volcanic stone and must have been moved a real long distance to be placed here because there's no volcanic.
Really good focus. I'm trying not to move the camera too much when I put it down.
That looks great. And they don't match any stones or formations nearby. You know, just sort of falling on the stone here. Each one's about 8 to 10, 12 foot high, with the central stone being slightly taller. Each stone must weigh many tons and has been crudely carved into shape.
No, still move around on their own so agilely.
These here are covered with overgrowth and vines and vegetation, but nothing grows within the central stone at the site here.
Okay. Can we investigate the middle stone?
Yeah, it's covered in.
Why is Fluffy laying down?
Oh, probably because me. I was.
I'm in a break. It's entitled to breaks. It's got a union.
Okay. Can we investigate the middle stone?
If I walk into this circle, am I going to die of death?
It's your turn.
What, dying of death?
Oh, that too.
I'm just going for it.
Just going for it. Let's go straight up to it and lick it.
Lick it? Okay. Okay,
I'm not licking it!
It's how we test things.
you can. They're in sort of some weird language. You can make a history check and
What I
spend a
can
few hours
do,
sitting there trying to decipher
actually-
them.
Excuse me.
Old.
I can do my language, because I can read also. Comprehend languages.
I'm going to have to have a dumbass moment because, you know, this always happens.
Why don't do it?
So I can.
I'm not really sure you want to run a check on, but it's got to be something with 0.
Right, it's a level 1 spell, so I can do that.
It's not history because I know bugger all
This
that.
will involve viewing.
The investigation, that's 0.
You also understand any written language that you see.
Yep.
But I must be touching the surface, so I touch the surface.
Is it slimy?
Roll 1d100 and take that much force damage. Choking. Choking. Okay,
You're
yeah.
blown across the map.
Into a million tiny pieces.
It could be worse. You could have survived.
Okay, yeah, okay, so what you think is what the words here don't tell a story, but instead seem to compromise some sort of map or direction to find a particular location.
Okay.
Now, what direction it's telling you to go in is...
Trying to give you a thumbnail.
Well, I was going to use
You've got a lot of thumbnails.
Yeah, as I said, this video is immense. The smoky dinosaur encounter's got me out there. There was something else earlier on, and now that is just staggering. But I do 2 videos from this, so I've got 2 different thumbnails.
There you go.
Normally,
you're taking my
yeah,
approach and just video the crap out of these things.
I don't know, because as I said, it's pointing at some sort of weird angle, and it's telling you some sort of map giving you a direction, potentially. But it's weird, it's not a map you would sort of understand, so I don't know if that's giving you enough.
Which angle is it pointing?
I'm just ducking behind one of the pillars.
Who's
you dead yet?
the best person for the job for this?
No.
You've been
Make a wisdom perception check for me. Whoever wants to
Wisdom, let's have a look.
try and gauge what direction this thing's pointing in. This will probably be a ranger
Straight wisdom.
perception.
Oh, perception. Yeah.
Let Rob do this show. There's only one chance you can do this before.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no, it's good. So I forgot it was that good. 19. I rolled an 8. Plus 11.
Okay.
Every time you get me to do something, I've got a mouthful of bloody peanuts.
Okay. This seems to be pointing straight north from here.
My favourite. All about north.
Straight north.
Pointing north.
Try and get this tree out of perspective and another tree turns up.
Yeah, so yeah, it's pointing north.
Okay.
Okay, I got roll. Okay. Yep. Okay, cool. So, as you've been studying the stones, you hear. Do I even have this here? Why don't I have it here? No, you hear heavy footsteps. Big, thundering footsteps coming down and going boom. Boom.
Oh, nice. There's not a glass of water on the dashboard.
I was about to say, has anyone got a glass of water?
And coming from the north, the direction you're heading in, enters a stone giant.
Oh.
Actually, it's got a better model for a stone
Is he
giant.
actually carrying the block?
He likes carrying
He's been
stones.
building this. This is his week's project.
He is covered in strange tattoos and smells of strong herbage.
He's been smoking
So-
weed.
Yeah, we need to... Is he on the same stuff as that dinosaur from earlier?
Hello, travellers, he says as he enters the
In
clearing.
slow motion. Please tell me he's walking in slow motion.
Well, it's quite slow, it's big giant.
I'm trying to get a
I'm
perspective with him in it.
Gargle, the stone giant.
Gargle.
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 Garlke.
G-A-R.
Gar, as in garlic. LKLE.
L-K-I-E. Gold key.
I'm just out looking for flowers. And he looks at your tiger and goes, oh, that's an interesting beastie.
Oh, he's cute. Don't growl at him. You might frighten him.
I am just on walkabouts. And as well as carrying this big rock, he's got a massive pipe smoking, which is weird. He's got a pipe on the go, and he's smoking some sort of dried pipe weed that he keeps putting in. Hello. He comes across as a bit surreal, and he's just talking about flora and fauna and the delicate balance of things. He's a complete hippie.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was
he's a
trying to avoid
hippie
saying it.
giant.
He's a complete hippie. I've just suddenly realised who he is.
Hippie.
Just,
Everything must be in balance. I see you've got one tiger balanced with one dragon. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. This makes total sense. This party in front of me. Yeah.
we're not really here.
I hope so, because he looks at his pipe.
We are not the
Out of
droids you're
his-
looking for.
Yeah.
The pipe itself looks like it's made from driftwood. It's not an actual. It's actual. Just looks like a driftwood.
Yeah, that's
Log.
probably,
That's the word I'm looking for,
That's
yeah.
probably functional, yeah.
Yeah, it's like boom, boom, boom. He's chatting to him. Someone make a. I don't know if you want to interact with him, or you can make. If you do, make a charisma persuasion check. Because you've got. Guess you're asking for information.
Well, unless
about
we're in the market for rocks, I don't think he's got anything we want.
Well, no, but he might have some information. Hang on.
You've heard him, right?
I think he's cute.
Whatever turns you on, I
I'm
suppose.
only +1.
Did you actually say it out loud?
that. Yeah.
Are we having this conversation?
You sound like my friend Jasper.
Oh!
No, that's not engaged.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was going to say Christ.
15.
No.
Okay, 15.
Not down a rabbit hole.
So you converse with him, and he sort of tells you, I can tell you some information. Let's roll on the rumour table.
Are
Okay.
you sure you don't know Jasper?
What do you want me to roll?
Once, there used to be more orcs around here, but the native tribesmen constantly clash with the primitive orcs and have driven them off the island once and for all.
I'm doing this just for the sake of the bloody camera because it's so difficult.
I'm rolling the wrong dice. Hang on. I'm sticking that to myself.
Okay.
So
there's no orcs.
many ships have wrecked on the coral reefs surrounding the island, and they're likely to contain treasure if that's your kind of thing.
Rex with treasure.
Around the coral bits where obviously you've left
Rex.
your ship.
You see it from behind the
No, I
stone
should
because
be fine.
I did not put myself there, but that's where I am, and I'm
Yeah.
sticking to it.
No,
I'm
that's
behind
fine.
that pillar over there. Just go. You just hear. You don't say.
Rex by coral reef.
Yes, talking rock. I do say.
Treasure.
Inside check.
So no, it's where the snake was your pearl dive, and that's where all the coral reefs are. And around the other side, there's more down the southwest as well.
Yes,
Okay.
there's a big stack of them now because we've left them there a while.
The mountains north of here have many undiscovered veins of ore. No, I'm going to fall. I'm not going to go for that one because he would know that because he's a stone giant. I'm going to veto that one.
You didn't hear
No,
that.
he's going to veto that. I'm going to have to pick one that just makes sense to him because the random dice roll for this last one's give me stuff that he would know.
I don't know,
is.
would it? If he's a stone giant and he's got this habit of carrying literally a block of stone, the ore would be too much of a nuisance for him because he's not interested in it, but it would be in his way.
But he would know it's there or not. Some of these rumours are false, so I should just now have given that one away. That is a false rumour. He would know
Red
that.
job.
He would know that. So that's just me going, no, he would know.
Yeah. It's the wrong colour. He's not interested in it. So he wouldn't know about
He
it.
can't. Cause
He wouldn't necessarily know what it's called.
he tells you he lives on a cave towards the north, so he's from the north part of the island. And he says, there's a strange temple on the island in the northern lake.
Northern Lake.
Temple.
Northern Lake Temple.
Northern Lake Temple.
We're looking for one of those.
It may not be your temple. This temple.
But it's worth
Well, it's the
knowing.
first thing that's bloody spoken English to us, and now we just use the word temple so far.
Mm-hmm.
And
call
it sort of says it's on the northwest, just down from my home. Now, anyway, I must be off. This honey won't keep, and it's that time when he says this honey, he points down to his bag, one of his bags he's got, and you notice it's dripping with honey.
Shoot dripping.
Dripping. And he goes, yes, there's some bees. I got this from, I dare say you would call them giant bees, but to me, just bees.
Giant bees.
Royal honey.
Giant bees.
I'm off to see what's down south.
Okay.
Good day, sir.
Thank you.
And I am still 10 to be the rock. I'm literally skirting the rock around so you can't see me.
So, you've got 2 more squares, I think, to travel. I think we'll end this session now-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
Yeah.
we said yeah.
4, yeah. So I think just do the 2 more squares. Just let me know where you want to end up. You can hit the coast because I take it you're going straight north to where this thing was pointing.
Yeah, I'd say.
Here.
It depends if we're going side quest or we're going main mission.
Main mission.
There is no main mission. The mission
Well, no,
is
as such.
the
whatever.
mission,
Yeah.
the mission
What is the mission?
the temple.
Is it the Black Pearl?
And
is
then
it
the plateau.
Well, I went on the
Rakasta?
assumption
No,
the
it
Black
might-
Pearl was the
it
main.
might-
It's
it
whatever
might
you want. It's
cross
whatever
over.
you want to make it as.
Well, that was my mission anyway.
Then that's your main mission. What it is, you make the story up here,
Yeah.
and I just react to.
But we have just recently found out this temple.
Mhm.
It is. It did point out.
And as with all things, when
You-
I'm not sure,
You encountered him here, and he
I
said
refer
it's
to my
all the way
colleague.
over here. He said it's quite a few miles.
because she almost never gets us killed.
So let me know where
And
you're
it's
going.
definitely her fault.
Off to the temple then.
So you're going northwest. So you're going where the Rakasta are searching for their standing stones.
They've been helpful so far. It's nice.
And we can tell them we found the standing stones if
That's
we
fine, okay.
bumped into them, and tell them that it's over here
And they got
somewhere,
some
the
really
temple.
cool swords, and I want one.
So if we're going northwest, you're going into.
If we don't find this temple, report back and no one answers the phone.
So you go from
On the
here.
rock.
You go
It's all
northwest, and it gets more mountainy. Yeah, here. And northwest again. Here, so you're at the end of a river. There's a river bending down.
Okay.
It seems to be coming from the plateau, so you're now skirting around the plateau. So you're going to end up here.
Okay.
Plateau's here. Your standing stone's here. The standing stone was pointing in this general direction,
Sorry.
but you're now going. Oh yeah, so you're in this square here, and there's a river ending here. The plateau you can sort of see in the distance, roughly around here.
Okay.
Standing stone was here. It's pointing northwards around
We
here.
We could give the cats a call and tell them that we're
And
on our way there.
the temple the giants were at was here.
Well, you could give them a call and
Eight.
say we've got a lead in that. Do you want to join us?
Yeah, we could do that. Can we give them a call on the stone?
Get engaged.
Tell them what.
Yeah, the number you've done. Stop doing that.
Give us a fake number, bastard.
Yes, you tell them. So you're going to meet in the north. They're all sort of around there anyway, so they're going to probably meet you around there. You've got quite a way to go.
Tell the cats by rock.
You kind of go. You didn't talk to a stone giant by any chance. That guy's full of crap.
Okay, with that, I'm going to end it here. I actually enjoyed that session. That was
So
actually,
did I.
yeah,
It was fun.
There was dinosaurs.
Fantastic.
Rakasta I went again.
I love the cremation episode.
And
It's
yes,
very good.
and many unexpected things. Many
Yeah.
unexpected things. Okay, thank you. I shall say goodbye.
Bye.